What's going on, motherfuckers? Welcome to the Crocs and Hot Pockets show. Today is Sunday, March 12th, 2016, also known as Day 12 of March Madness, and this is episode number 20. Here with me tonight, I have SaltySam, SpeedDemon, MrFortyTwo, BadBadRobot, and I am Naaackers, because I don't think I said that first. Moving right along. Before we get started, we're going to go around the room, introduce you to everybody, give everyone a chance to announce their social media. And Mr. SaltySam, we will start with you.
Hi, my name is SaltySam. You can find me on Twitch and Twitter at TheSaltySam and on Snapchat, Salty all day.
I am SpeedDemon. You can find me on the GSM forums and Discord and on Twitter at SpeedDemon2533.
I am MrFortyTwo on Snapchat and Twitch, and MrFortyTwo TV on Twitter.
Hi guys, I'm the BadBadRobot. You can find me on Snapchat and Twitter at the BadBadRobot, and you can find me on Twitch.tv/BadBadRobot. I got it switched!
Yeah!
Yeah, I got rid of the. It's been 4 years. I've been wanting that username. Finally got it.
Nice. And my name is Naaackers. You guys can find me on this channel, or you can find me on Twitter, Snapchat, and Instagram at Naaackers with 3 A's. Moving right along. What the fuck are you guys drinking tonight?
I am having... This is like the last of the Christmas beers that I have, which obviously I got in January, and I just don't drink that much. But it's Christmas IPA, 7.6%. It's a ale with orange peel. So it kind of tastes like a Blue Moon, but a little bit stronger.
Ooh, I like Blue Moon.
Ooh.
It's one of those Christmas cookie ones. It's supposed to be paired with orange white chocolate chip.
Ooh. That sounds really good.
Wait, did you say orange chocolate chip?
Orange white chocolate chip.
Oh my lord. Yes.
The cookies that came with the beer were fucking amazing, but they didn't last like a fucking week in my house.
From like going stale or getting eaten?
They just got smashed. Fucking ate the shit out of those cookies.
All right.
Do we even gotta do me? Because I'm drinking the same damn thing.
We're coming up on the fucking 1 year anniversary of this show. And you have yet to have anything other than sweet tea. So maybe do me a favor, at least attempt to save our friendship and drink a lemonade or water. Even I will be okay with water.
Yeah,
I think you should just add
some water
alcohol to a sweet tea.
I don't know if that would taste good. It would make it seem like just.
But you
sour
haven't
and bitter.
tried.
Exactly. Just get some vodka, get a bunch of sweet tea, and then just put like a shot or two of vodka in it. See how it tastes. Experiment like I do with
Making
you.
homemade sweet tea is an art. If I was to mix alcohol in it, you would ruin it. You can't do that.
Here's an idea.
All right.
Make sweet tea shot glasses, like ice cube shot glasses.
Yeah.
And then take shots out
There
of
you
that.
go.
Better yet, you just find Summer Shandy somewhere. Leinenkugel Summer Shandy. It's a fucking lemonade pussy beer. It's delicious. You'll probably like
It's
it.
delicious as
I'll
fuck,
I'll
though.
drink something for the 1 year. all right?
Okay.
I'll make that promise.
Okay, it's got to be alcohol.
I know.
Okay,
I know.
because we're
I'll do
celebrating. You know,
It's just
Patricia
gonna
and
be
Christine are going
twisted
out.
Tea.
Twisted tea.
There you go.
It's just gonna be twisted tea.
God damn it, Speed. We're on the line. Our friendship's on the line here. Don't let me down.
All right.
You already ruined your wig and you wore it once.
Look, I stored it and it got bundled up and twisted. I don't want to comb out the knots, okay?
I just imagine one of your dogs like trying to put that wig on, and that's why it's fucked now. It's like your pet just like, give me. I want to look good. I want to look pretty.
I'll put it on her and see what it looks like. I'll snap it.
Please do. Please do.
I'm having just another Big Rock Winter Ale that I've been drinking the last few episodes. Which I was actually looking at it the other day. It says limited edition. I don't know how a limited edition in Canada, a limited edition winter ale makes sense because it's always fucking winter here.
Fucking the winter is always coming.
Winter never comes because it's already here.
Winter can't come if it's always winter.
Ooh.
Yeah. Tonight I'm drinking water. It's kind of leftover, and it's got like a hint of the blood orange G Fuel in it, just a little bit, just to wake me up. It's been a long day of right in front of the monitor, so yeah. So G Fuel technically.
I've never heard anyone refer to a drink as leftover water.
No, it's not.
That's weird. What you said.
Leftover from what?
No. It's like I had a thing full of G Fuel. Instead of putting more G Fuel in, there was just a little at the bottom. I just added more water, so it's more diluted G Fuel. So yeah,
it's like I had a blueberry muffin, and I have the leftover water from that muffin.
That sounded really disgusting.
Because that could have came from anywhere. Hey. How has your G Fuel experience been so far?
So far, really good. So I've had 2 flavors. The first time I got it, I got a deal from Shorty because of his affiliate code. So I got the blood orange flavor. It's like so good. It's so good. And then they were having a buy one get one free tub. Buy one tub get one free tub girl. So I put in an order and I got another blood orange and a blue ice. Ooh. Blue ice it's good. It kind of it reminds me of like Gatorade. Like that's what it tastes like to me. But the blood orange is my favorite, and it's good. It works, especially like if I'm playing H1 or something where I have to be very quick and precise. Like this definitely helps. But there's no sugar in it, and it's about the same amount of caffeine as a cup of coffee. So.
Oh, there is actual caffeine in it.
Yeah.
I did not know that. Okay.
Yeah. And then there's a bunch of other stuff. So cancer, meth.
Yeah. So it's just like a flavoring for water, right?
Pretty much, yeah. But it's supposed to give you energy. So instead of downing a whole Monster Energy drink, you drink one of these. And so it's like 1 scoop, which I don't even do a full scoop. I'll put half a scoop for 16 ounces of water. But it comes in this nice cup that you get to shake it up, and so far I like it. I'm probably gonna keep getting it, and like if you have like a tub will last you more than a month.
Okay.
But then you can't have a bath anymore.
What?
Hey. The dad jokes. Dad jokes. Here they come, baby.
That's all I've been doing all weekend on my snowboard trip. So I'm banging them off.
Ladies, he is no longer single. Sorry.
Do you do the dad laugh afterwards? You know how like 20 years after people retired, like 90% of the population of people who worked in coal mines got lung cancer. There's going to be an epidemic of streamers of like everyone who ever drank G Fuel is going to have to get their throat removed at like 80. Like some awful disease is just going to knock everybody out. Like, oh, they're fine. G Fuel's good.
It accelerates carpal tunnel.
Yeah.
We're like,
everyone's got super fat knuckles because all the G Fuel just builds up in your joints. I was a streamer. I'm intrigued by it now that I know that it has caffeine. I don't know if I'm more intrigued or more put off by it. So do you still drink as much coffee? Like any coffee, or are you just doing G Fuel?
I drink coffee when I wake up, and then if I'm gonna stream, I'll, instead of brewing another pot of coffee. Another thing about it is it's like all the coffee like is really acidic and like upsets my stomach because this is mostly water. It's I mean, so is coffee, but it's easier on my stomach.
Interesting.
It still gives me the same energy boost.
Okay.
You all should hit the link that G for Gangbang put in chat.
It's a little ridiculous.
Speaking of G Fuel. Yeah, that's pretty much. Oh, that is disgusting.
Oh, God.
Wow.
That is a big motherfucking dude, though. Like, Jesus
That
Christ.
is.
It's a fucking mountain from Game of Thrones.
Just out in the middle of nowhere.
He does a standing backflip. That's pretty legit.
For being that big,
impressive.
that's legit as fuck.
He's fucking huge.
Yeah, he's giant. Oh, my God. All right. Robot, you went? Yeah, G Fuel Man. Maybe I'll try some. Or maybe I'll just do a line of it the next time I'm over your house and see what happens.
Yeah.
Woo! Somebody's tried
Feel
that.
I need.
I have water right now because I'm saving my last beer for the second half of the show. It will be a PBR because it's just left over from earlier today. So water for now, PBR for later. Moving right along. Non-gaming stuff. What you guys been doing?
I've been working a lot out in my garage. Some of the people in chat know I've been talking about getting my garage back up and going. I've been selling like everything I own. I've been designing new cabinets, benches, workbenches for the garage. I'm actually going to swap right now. Everything's to the right. I'm going to swap everything over to the left, right inside the door. That way I'll have more space because I can move my convertible to the back of the garage and get it out of my way. And then I've been fighting a head cold for like a week or two, almost 2 weeks now. So it's just been like snot flowing out of my face, coughing and sneezing and shit all the time. And then, of course, that made work suck even worse. We've got like an outage going on right now. So there's like 300 contractors at my work every day, 24 hours a day.
Damn.
And then, yeah, I mean, these things are huge. These are multi-million-dollar projects. They take the entire turbine apart and put it back together in like 6 weeks.
Wow.
So they've been doing that. And then just this weekend, I've been off all weekend. Friday, I got off of work that morning and slept all fucking day. Woke up, ate, and went back to sleep. And then
Damn.
yesterday, I pretty much just hung out with my son all day. And then today, same thing. Lady had stuff to do, so me and my son went up to my dad's house. Ate dinner, and then came back home and got online.
Ooh, what'd you have for dinner?
Oven-baked chicken with mashed potatoes and all kinds of other shit.
Nice.
Ooh.
It's delicious.
Oh, yeah.
Making me hungry.
Yeah, no, I just ate just a couple hours ago and I'm still full. But as soon as we start talking about food, it's like that feeling goes away. I'm like, I'm ready to eat again. Very cool. Well, are you finally feeling better? Are you plateauing at your sickness and waiting to get better?
I mean, I can definitely still feel like congestion and shit. Like, I still sound like I'm sick, but I feel a fuckload better today than I have in the last couple of weeks. So
Good.
hopefully that fucking trend will continue because I still have tomorrow off to fuck off, and then I have to go back to work Tuesday.
Ew. That's gonna.
Word. Alrighty.
I have not been up to too much. Work like usual. I am $700 poor. I went ahead and pulled the trigger. Ended up getting an Audio-Technica 2020 mic, a Yamaha AG03 mixer, and then the stand as well, which was $100 on its own. And I got a new headset as well, which is the Astro A50s. I don't know what I think about them yet. I'm still getting used to them. I like the fact that they're wireless, but having to make sure I have enough power. Like today, I had to make sure I charged it for Crocs and Hot Pockets just in case I didn't want it to go dead in the middle of the show.
Yeah.
I feel like the audio is not as good as the headset I had before, so I'm still trying to fill it out.
The sound or the mic?
The sound, the mic was horrible. That's the reason I purchased this, because I joined the channel and you said there's no fucking way you're talking on your new headset. And I was like, yeah. I felt horrible, so I went ahead.
I could not believe the sound that came out of a $300 headset.
It's wireless.
But
it's just because of the fact it's wireless. Yeah.
But
Got a lot to do with it.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Speed.
I like it because I can go. When it's cold, I have a treadmill like maybe not too far from here. I go and run on, and I can listen to music and stuff while wearing the head, or sit in a channel and talk with you guys while I'm running. And I do like that, but just I don't know. The audio quality doesn't seem amazing, but I mean, what do you expect from a wireless headset?
Did you get it from Amazon?
Mm-hmm.
So
No. I got it from the actual website because I had a code that I guess some YouTuber had. You use his YouTube code or whatever, you get $20 off. I use that. So.
Are you at the point where you're thinking about returning it? Like that's how unsure you are?
No, not yet. I have a few more days on return. I think they have a 30-day grace period.
Okay.
Which I'm coming up on like 20. I don't know if I'm gonna return it. I may just keep it and end up selling it to somebody that wants it.
Okay.
Talking to you, 42.
I fucking need it. Mine's fucking dead.
Oh, that's so sad.
At the end of the day, you have the full separated mic now, so you could get yourself a pair of really good audiophile quality headphones, and you would be amazed at the difference.
The ones that Robot have, some people were posting in chat, and I saw them. I was like, "Fuck! I should have bought that because it looks nice." And the whole reason I got this, because I thought the headset was gonna be okay, seeing that it was $300, but I mean the microphone was gonna be good because it's $300, but it wasn't.
Hate you, Robot.
So I ended up getting this. I should have went ahead and got a standalone headset.
Does anybody make like a spray or just like a liquid that you can put on your cables to make them taste fucking awful so that your pets won't chew them?
I was like, where is this going?
Because I know they make that for humans. Like if your kids have a nail biting problem, you fucking put this nail polish on your kids' nails, and they don't want to bite their nails because it tastes like shit. It's just like a habit breaking.
The stuff they do that with is the same shit that Nintendo put on the Switch cartridges to stop people from eating them.
No shit.
It's this chemical that they were originally trying to cure something and like another disease, and when they administered it on people, they were like, "This stuff tastes terrible," so they just made it into something that just tastes terrible.
Okay.
I heard that on the radio the other day and had to look it up. It's totally true. They actually coated the cartridges with that same chemical to make them bitter.
So why are people eating them?
Because they're
it's
fucking
just a
idiots.
thing now.
Somebody said they tasted like shit, and then Nintendo confirmed that they put something on them to make them taste like shit. So now everybody's it's the new fucking ice bucket challenge.
Yeah.
What did the first person think before he put this in his mouth? He's not, I'm just going to taste this. And then
He was probably just like,
Yeah.
dude, these fucking Switch cartridges, bro. It tastes like shit.
Nintendo didn't put this on cartridges because people were putting them in their mouth. They just wanted to prevent it from being a choking hazard for kids. And then somebody found out that they taste awful, and then it became like a fad.
Yeah. Like they did it without saying shit to anybody, and then all of a sudden it's a big fucking deal.
I'm trying to.
And it's not my pit that is like chewing off the wires. It's the small, the mutt that I have that runs around the house tearing everything up. I found her one day on top of my desk on my keyboard. She wasn't chewing nothing up, but she was laying on my keyboard, and she's a long-haired dog. So I had to get some air spray and spray my keyboard every now and then to get all that out.
I'd kill that dog.
I want to hang her from a tree. But
little pinata action.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Fuck your life.
When I got the stand and stuff, I had to do a little drilling, and I had to do another hole in the back of my desk for wire management for all my new cables that I got. So if this isn't working out and I do get another headset, I have somewhere to run the wire, so it'll be hidden and away from the other dog. So that's something up in the future. And lately, I have been doing a little bit of measurements and looking around. I am planning on getting a monitor set up, which I've looked into it, and it's not cheap at all.
Yeah.
I was looking at a few, I forget what Asus monitor, but I'm planning on going 144 hertz for a main gaming piece monitor, and then 360 hertz, which I did all that without the stand, was around $1,200. A lot of money just to drop on monitors at one point, so it'll be a while before I decide to go with that. I might shop around a little more and look at all available monitors I can purchase, but
yeah, I mean my set with the mount, if you bought it piecewise, like just bought it outside of the deal I got on Mass Drop, it would have been over $900. But it was $700 on Mass Drop. I've actually bought a bunch of shit from Mastrop.
Mm-hmm.
Do you hate having to wait though for enough people to buy that item? I always
It's
feel
not
like,
so much
oh,
that
I want that
that takes-
now.
It's not so much that takes forever, but sometimes shipping shit takes forever. Like the monitors definitely
Yeah.
took like a month.
A month?
Yeah, because they bought the monitors in the stands from different vendors. So once the vendor shipped everything to Mastrop, they packaged it up and sent it out. Even though it was pretty much just it was 4 boxes. It was all the separate boxes. They just slapped a label over top of the vendor shit and sent it on its way.
I love Amazon Prime, but even like the 2-day shipping's not fast enough now. I need free 1-day shipping.
Most of the mass drop stuff is made to order. Like the items that go on mass drop, they don't have enough in production to sell them at retail stores or Amazon or whatever. So what they do is they collect interest. Soon as they get a confirmed amount of orders, they manufacture all the stuff and then they ship them out. So it's like that's why there's
that
always
depends too, because some of the you'll see shit on there like the MSI Seahawk 1080s.
Yep.
Or not, 1080s. And they'll be on there every 3 weeks, every 4 weeks. They actually did my set of monitors like 3 weeks ago again.
Wow.
So it just depends. I mean, that's how they get the deals on shit. So I'm willing to wait a month if it means I can save $200 fucking dollars.
Yeah, I mean, if it's something that you're not in dire need of, yeah, you're okay with waiting. It's a good route to go.
I hate waiting though.
And they keep you relatively up to date on what's going on too.
Mm-hmm.
Like I got emails every time a shipment came in or something. They were packaging it up, or because like I said, I've bought a couple things. I got a a drawing tablet, 10.25-inch monoprice drawing tablet from them for like fucking $10.
Not bad.
Even if it costs $30 at the store, it's not something I really needed. But I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna buy it.
Hey, Speed, I was thinking if you, because your headset was $300, if you end up if you return it and then you get the same headset I just got, $160 on Amazon. You take that $150, take your mom out to a nice dinner because she's such a nice lady. Or just keep it for yourself, $150.
And then never call her again.
Yeah, no, that'd be cool. Yeah, because like now that you don't need the mic on the headset, you don't need it. You know, it might be. There's a lot of good headphones out there that you won't need to spend more than $150 for. Just saying. But good upgrades.
Yeah.
Good upgrades.
It's gonna be a lot of money, so.
Are you now, after having this wireless headset, are you more inclined to just get a wired headset again, or do you really like the wireless capability?
I really like having it wireless. I don't have to worry about a cord. I feel more free. I can move around, still talk. But the audio quality while playing a game, I feel like I can't hear footsteps as well. So I feel like at a disadvantage.
Yeah.
I used to keep 2 headsets at my computer because I had the A40s, and I used to keep them plugged in because they were wired, but they were optical audio. It was fucking 7.1 simulated surround. It was beautiful. And then I would keep a pair of wireless Beats headphones.
And I might do that. I'm not sure yet, but being able to save that extra, let's say $200, because if I end up buying another mic, that'd be worth it.
Yeah.
Wait.
No.
Yes.
For me, I pretty much 20 minutes before the stream started, I just got back from a snowboard trip, so I'm pretty wiped out right now. Not gonna lie.
Damn.
We weren't planning on snowboarding until the end of today, but today the snow was like fucking heaven. I was so not ready to come home. And a snowboarding day is good when you can turn in the snow and you don't hear anything.
Yeah.
Oh,
that was the
powder.
best part. I was just like, oh, so buttery smooth. So it was like a group of 4 or 6 of us that went out on Saturday to go snowboarding. on the Friday, I took my girlfriend out to Banff, which is where all the ski hills are and whatnot. And we went out and had a little date night type thing. I got so fucking liquored up, and then we went bowling, and I decided it was a great idea after drinking all this liquor and not bowling for God knows how long to start making bets on the game. So I started betting on, whether or not I'd win this game or the next game or whatever. So we only booked an hour of bowling, and we played 4 games, and I got destroyed every single game because she apparently played in a league way back when. So she destroyed me. First game I lost. The bet was whoever won gets to put snow down the other person's back at snowboarding. So I lost that.
Yep.
Second game I lost. I had to do a snow angel in the snow with my shirt off.
Where's this going?
Oh.
Third game I lost. I had to drop my pants and put my ass in the snow. And then fourth game was only a half game because we ran out of time, so we made it something small, and I just had to give her a massage one night.
Ooh. Yo, your girlfriend is a smart lady.
I just want to say those first 3 things to all Americans sound horrible, but that's just normal stuff for Canadians. They're used to it.
You guys actually get boners from that, don't you?
Yeah. Sitting in the snow bare ass, it's fine.
I was about to say there was a progression going there, and I was like, so you're going to be doing a butt naked ass fucking snow angel.
Yeah. Or just stick your dick in the snow.
When you're giving that massage right at the end, just reach into the bucket, pull out some snow, and just fucking rub it in. This is what you get, bitch! This is you, not me!
Yeah, no, it's pretty much just that. The only shitty part about the trip was there was one little area of trees that we went through. I go through a lot of like really tight turning tree areas, and for some fucking reason, there was this one area that there must have been like a really good melt one day out there, because there was this just frozen river that was going down this one spot, and it was just like pure ice. Like you could see your fucking reflection in it. So I couldn't avoid it, so I had to go over top of it, and my board just went right out from under me, and I destroyed my knee on the ice, and it's fucking killing me lately.
Fuck.
It's gotten better over the last day, but I might have to go get it looked at because it's
really that bad.
It clicks when I bend it now.
Oh, no!
That's no good. You are now 43.
Yeah, my name is just the doomsday clock for me.
Damn it. That fucking blows.
It was worth it for how much good snow was out there. It was fucking amazing.
Awesome, dude. Glad you had a good time.
That's awesome. Besides working and streaming, last week I went over to my parents' house. We stayed the night. We ate like kings and queens. We got to play with Charlie the puppy again. I got to take her to the field. We brought Jax, my dog. Some of you guys might know Jax. If anybody's got the Jax email, you can spam it in chat now. So Jax and Charlie got to play. That was nice. Went and saw Logan on Thursday with with Lauren, and that movie is so good. If you haven't seen it, go see it. If you have kids, don't bring your kids. Just don't. It's a bad idea. It's rated R for a reason.
Kind of movie.
Even me, who's used to all sorts of like TV, video game violence, there was a few things which I thought were completely badass. I was like, oh God, like multiple times. Such a good movie. That's all I'll say. Go see it. Wednesday I was streaming. Part of the reason we went out to the movies on Thursday is Wednesday I was streaming. It was like midnight, and in Michigan we had those crazy winds like the past week, and then finally it just like I guess one day some of the winds reached like 60 miles an hour. Mm-hmm. And it was probably the worst power outage that Michigan has ever had. Like 600,000 people without power. Like just looking at the outage map was insane. I was like, oh my God, if you were like a repair guy, like they must have had their repair guys and then they probably outsourced and brought in more people. But power was out Wednesday, Thursday, and like half of Friday. So those days were pretty boring. we don't have board games. We don't have cards. I don't have any books. Like there's actually, I do have books. I'm not going to read them though.
I think the only bigger power outage was that, remember that blackout in 2003 that knocked out
the East Coast,
the Northeast?
The whole East Coast, yeah.
That was 45 million people in the United States did not have power for like a week, was it?
That was insane. Yep. I remember we left.
Crazy thing is, that was caused by an operator error.
Was it really?
It was salty.
2003, I was still in high school, man.
Damn. So do you have any more like behind the scenes information on that? So what happened?
Well, like the same thing happened around me a couple of years ago. Basically what happens is these giant substations you see on the side of the road, they're like fenced in, barbed wire, big giant transformers. The guys that control those are actually like breakers. So at my plant, we've got a huge switch yard. You've got what they call the 69 kV yard, 69,000 volt transformers. You've got 230,000 volt transformers. Those are the main units. And then you've got a yard that's 500,000 volts. That's like the nuclear plant. That's 45 minutes from me. That's power. That's like output.
Wow.
That's where that powers into the grid. But certain breakers, if you close them in what they call parallel, like you already have one of that line closed in and you close a second in and they're not lined up, it'll blow up the fucking transformer.
Damn.
Like if their voltages and their frequencies aren't perfect, they'll just blow up.
Fucking
That's
nuts.
what happened. They blew a fucking transformer up.
I was working at TCBY when that happened. Power went out, and I remember somehow the boss got a hold of us and was just like, throw away or give everything out, because we had like all the ice cream, and then we had a bunch of like ice cream cakes and pies and like pints of like ice cream. So literally it was all going to go to shit. So we literally just stood outside the store and we were giving out free ice cream to everybody who passed. I was like waving down cars like, hey, want a cake?
Good guy, fucking boss man. Like,
that's a smart idea.
yeah.
What else are you gonna do, man?
It's gonna go to waste.
Such a shitty day, anyways.
Nope.
Makes your company look good too.
Yep.
And then, like, I mean, okay, if the power was out for another week, all of that shit would have melted. It would have made a mess. So why not just give it to someone else and make it their problem? I took like a gallon of gummy bears home because the security tapes weren't on, or the security cameras weren't on. So I loaded up on Reese's and gummy bears.
Oh my God.
And that was the day. No. One day at TCBI, I took like probably 50 gummy bears, put them in the microwave, turned it on for like 30 seconds, and they all melted into a gummy bear pancake.
Why haven't I done that?
Yeah, we did a lot of science at TCBY. The country's best yogurt, for those who don't know, it's an ice cream and yogurt store.
I was in 7th grade when that blackout happened.
That's insane.
Yeah.
It was so long ago.
Yeah.
2003?
Yeah.
When it happened?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was in 8th grade.
So
Wait, no, I was in 9th grade.
Wait.
Freshman year?
Then I must have been younger. That might even have been 6th grade. I can't math.
I don't even know.
I don't think you're that much younger than me.
I'm 26.
Yeah, I'm 28. I'll turn 28 this year.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that was that. You're older than he is.
Wait, I turned 29 this year. Yeah, 2017. I turned 29.
Okay.
Are you sure?
I had to check my
Are you
profile
sure
on the
about
forum.
that?
Are you sure about that?
Like, wait, I don't fucking know.
Interesting. So other than that, power's out and then it just kind of like caught up on gaming this weekend. I felt like I was deprived, so lots of gaming. That's it.
Gaming is good.
Yes.
For me, there's only like been about, I don't know, maybe like 20 hours a week that isn't work or streaming for the past 2 weeks. Like there's no free time to do anything but stream. I'll get into that later. So again, like Robot said, we had a family dinner a couple weeks back, went and hung out with the puppy a little bit. And I really think that's the only thing that made me leave the house in between Friday at 4 p.m. and like Sunday night. I don't think I left the house other than that. So I got to hang out with the family. That was good. We had grilled cheese and tomato soup again.
Gourmet grilled cheese.
Super fucking good.
So good.
Mom, your grilled cheese is dope.
Thanks, Ma.
But your parenting skills suck dick. So that happened. This weekend I went to a party at my buddy Randy's house. Randy. We were there Friday, Saturday. I don't know. The weekend's a blur. It was soon. It was recent. And then today I went downtown Detroit for the St. Patty's Day parade. So every year, the week before St. Patty's Day, they do a parade, and there is a 5K that runners run for St. Jude. It's a St. Jude charity run. And they start at like marathons start so early, like 7 or 8 o'clock. These people are fucking insane. So I got down there at like 10 o'clock, 10 a.m. Immediately started drinking because that's just what you do when you get down there. Anybody that follows me on Snapchat saw the PBR tree. So there's this tree that my extended group of friends started, where it's this tree right on Michigan Avenue, right where the parade goes, and everybody drinks PBR. When you're done with the PBR, you hang it on the tree, and the tree grows as the day goes on. And that's been a tradition for probably 5, 6, 7 years. I mean, it's been a while. You can actually Google it. It's Googleable.
You started this?
I didn't start it, but the group of friends that I'm like associated with, they're the ones who started it. And it's like it's almost like a fucking monument because people walk by, all the bitches and their Snapchats are taking selfies with the tree, and like everybody comes around, like the news, like Fox News will stop by and like talk to people about it. But it's pretty legit thing. But that was super fun. I was down there for like 5 or 6 hours. Came home and I got some Chinese food. Oh, sesame chicken and crab rangoon. So goddamn good.
Fuck y'all.
Wait, you came out and got more Chinese food without telling me?
No, Chinese near me.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Why would you defile yourself with that shit?
Yeah, it's not as good. I have to not think about it. Like, I'm just like, Szechuan doesn't exist. This is the best sesame chicken you've ever had. I know it's lies, but I just keep shoveling it in. I went to a new Thai restaurant a couple days ago, and I think crab rangoon is a Chinese restaurant thing, and I think the Thai version I think they call them wontons. So I got wonton. So I got an order of those, and they served it with applesauce as a dipping thing, and it was fantastic. It was so good. I didn't know what I was eating because it tasted like pears. And then when she brought my check, I'm like, is this like a pear-based fruit sauce? She goes, just applesauce. I'm like, oh my God. And it was so fucking good.
You don't like applesauce.
Yes, I do.
I thought you wouldn't eat it because of the texture.
No, I dig applesauce all day.
Cream.
Yeah, whipped cream, mashed potatoes, and cock.
So
Who am I
you eat
kidding?
applesauce, but not mashed potatoes?
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've never met a person in my life that doesn't like mashed potatoes.
I
Oh my
love the
God.
taste of mashed potatoes,
Slap some gravy on that bitch.
but I get the texture in my mouth and my throat just closes up. It's like, no, no, hold the line. I don't know, man. I just feel like I start to suffocate when I eat mashed potatoes. I can't.
Mashed potatoes today.
But I love poutine, which is pretty much just like mashed potatoes
Mashed
cooked
potatoes.
for 20 extra minutes.
Exactly.
But hey, that's my brain, man. I can't do anything about it. Da, 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 da. I think that's kind of it. And if I wasn't streaming, I was doing more audio testing. For those of you who follow me on social media, know that I spilled a half a canteen of water on one of my mixers. Okay, so let me explain. The water canteen was feet, like 2 or 3 feet away from my mixer. Whenever I have drinks now, I set them way over here, like almost out of reach. And it was sitting on the edge of the table. Here's canteen, here's mixer. Playing guitar in the morning, you know, just throwing down some shit. I leaned the guitar up against the table. Not good enough. And then the guitar fell over. It hit the canteen, and instead of the canteen tipping where it stood, it hit it and it slid like this. All the way over to the mixer, hits the mixer, tips, and water just seeps into it.
I like where White Wolf's going. Can we have a cool story, Bob? Emote in the chat.
Fuck you, White Wolf, you're banned. So that's just my luck. Like the fact that physics decided to do that to me right then and there, was sort of impressed, but at the same time devastated. So first reaction, I cut off power and phantom power, and then just immediately tipped it upside down, and then I laid it on top of a heat vent, and I went to work. Streamed with it once. It was being fucky, but I think it was a power issue, and then streamed with it again. It was completely fine. You guys haven't heard anything tonight, right?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Crazy. So,
wait, you have not put in the new mixer yet?
No, I'm using both. So I have a dual mixer setup now. Yeah, I have 2 mixers.
Wait, so you're still using the mixer you poured water on?
Yes.
But you got another smaller mixer just to...
No, there's... Hey, don't mind this room is a mess, but there's 2 mixers right there. They're 2 of the same exact mixer. One is the 1204, and then the other one is the 1204 USB that has effects built into the board.
How far is your canteen from your mixer? It looked like 4 inches.
Now it's like a foot. I'm not gonna change my ways. Are you kidding me? The guitar is far. The guitar goes over here now.
Think of how much money he would have if he just kept. Didn't Red Boots get you a tippy cup?
Yes, but I use it so often that it's dirty often. Okay, here's a funny story that I didn't post on social media because I was ashamed.
Here we go, folks.
The same exact thing happened again, and I poured water on the mixer. The same exact thing. The guitar tipped over, hit the canteen. It was just a tiny bit of water because I made sure to finish my drink this time, but I spilled a little bit of water on it again.
Get you a separate table and put it away.
I refuse.
Lower than the table.
I
Lower
just
than
get
the
one of those fucking beer hats.
Yeah.
Kidding me?
So yeah.
Oh my god.
I know, but guess what, guys? Still have not killed any hardware to date.
You know what? You're gonna end up
You better
spilling
start
water into
knocking
your
on
computer.
something, motherfucker, because you're getting awful close.
I'm knocking on my dick.
That's crazy.
So yeah. Everything works. I am the unluckiest guy you all know.
I cannot
My
believe
luck.
it.
The
I
first
feel
time
like
I
this
end up
is a
putting
saga.
It is. This is my life. What were you gonna say, Speed?
my luck when I end up putting one drink on my table, just put it there for a second, I knock it over, it's gonna mess up like every one of my lips.
Yeah. I
I
mean,
don't know how yours has lasted. Cause you spilt it. Have you spilt it in your keyboard? You spent it in your mixer. You spilt it on a whole bunch of other stuff. And you're still
MacBook
fine.
Air.
my MacBook. I spilled an entire cup of coffee on my MacBook Air keyboard. Still lives.
Oh my god.
It
Yep.
wasn't sticky.
Nope. Because you drink it black, like a real man. And I've what?
I just picture Naaackers like, I ain't ruined no hardware. He's on an airplane carrying his large coffee, somehow trips and flies through the cockpit, goes onto the panel, the pilot's the controls instruments, it shuts down, a whole plane goes down.
Well, I'm not dead yet. Oh yeah. So that was a little bit, but okay, every single piece of hardware that I've bought, audio-wise, has had a new audio problem. So I picked up this guy. I was going to use a 502 USB that was just going to be for my, either just for a microphone or just to route PC or gaming and streaming PC audio into here so I can monitor my headphones. When I use this mixer with one of these mixers, if I got too loud, so gaming PC audio on one mixer, mic on another mixer, if I got too loud for this mixer, the audio would bleed into the other audio channel in OBS. So like I would scream into my mic and audio would come up in the gaming PC audio mixer.
The fuck?
2 mixers, 2 separate USB audio interfaces. What the fuck? And at first I thought it was because like the mixer was on and a mic channel was open, and I just thought like me yelling was, you know, just picking up some sort of audio signal. So I like
And he turned off his mic. He flicks it to show.
wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, pro streamer
This,
right
this
here.
is my life. So yeah, it was just like, how is this possible? How is audio moving from one USB interface to the other? And then I couldn't replicate it with the other 2 mixers. So this one is going back to the fucking guitar hunter. And I'm just gonna keep these 2 from now on. But the original issue that I was having that I thought was my mixer being defective was actually just me not being informed about how the aux send works on this mixer. Because on most like upper level mixers, there's a pre and a post, and sometimes aux sends are affected by pre, and sometimes they're not affected by pre. And when I was trying to aux send my gaming PC back to the streaming PC, it was just going super fucky. So now I use a mixer dedicated for capturing PC and gaming audio, and it works flawlessly. No noise, no hissing. Everything is adjustable at the mixer level. It just took $300 is all.
Ugh.
I'm telling you, chat, if you're a streamer and you're looking to get into dual PC streaming with a PC, plan on spending $1,000. With audio, plan on spending anywhere in between $500 and $800, and minimum 20 hours of testing, just testing audio. So just be ready for that.
Yep.
God.
So as far as non-gaming stuff, that's pretty much it for me. Still haven't killed any hardware. 2017. I did not say that. Moving right along to the gaming part of the show. It is fucking beer o'clock. SaltySam, what you been playing or streaming lately?
I haven't streamed shit.
Kidding.
You're joking.
Oh. Gotcha, bitches.
You didn't get me. I saw you pull it out.
Salty's having a heart attack.
I wasn't looking, and I just heard it. I was like, "Oh no." Anyway, so I haven't really been playing games at all. Between being sick and working and doing the homebody thing, I haven't really had a lot of time to get on the computer. And the little bit of time I have had where I don't feel like shit, I've been spending it in the garage. Been taking pictures of a bunch of shit I want to sell, and I've been sketching up the new cabinets I'm going to build, because I'm actually going to build my own base cabinets so I can have a miter stand for my saw and have a router table as well that's like mobile, so I can move it around the shop and slide it up underneath the workbenches. And then just trying to get all the logistics for that together, because I have to run separate circuits for power. I've got 40-foot pool cable extension cords that I want to put under the bench as well, so I have to have more circuits ran over there for that. So I'm gonna have to basically just getting the list of shit I want to buy, like I have to buy to build all this and get it the way I want it.
I'm jealous of your garage.
I'm extremely OCD about it. So like I have legit scale sketches that I hand drew. Sat out there with like a fucking tape measure for like 4 hours and was like, measuring my hand to the floor to make sure it's the right height. And because my benches now are pretty tall, because most of what I did was like electronics work, working with like computers and shit, where it's beneficial to have it right up in your fucking face. And now that I've been building other shit, I'd rather have lower benches. But other than that, I haven't played other than I think the stream with you guys playing Mount Your Friends. I might have played 5-6 hours of video games this whole 2 weeks.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
It's actually kind of it's been 3 or 4 years since I've done that, and it's been fucking nuts. Like it's really it's a strange feeling because I've just been absent because I've just been sleeping nonstop. So hopefully this week that'll change. Get back in the groove. But that's it for me. I haven't done shit.
Good shit.
Cool.
I have not played much. I'm trying to think of most of the games I played. Skyrim, I've only played a few hours of that. Played Overwatch, and I tried to play some Battle Royale today, but I couldn't find anybody online today to play it, so I'm going to try to get next weekend. That's really it for me. I haven't really played much. Just when I get home, I'm tired, and I just watch YouTube and watch streams.
How do you like the Skyrim?
I can't get past the first 6 quests because I've done them so many times, and I'm trying to go ahead and get through that so I actually do quests I haven't done that many times.
But does it look good?
I mean, I played with mods before, so I mean, if you played for consoles, it's going to be great. But PC, I mean, mods it was already better looking before the special edition.
See, I never played it with mods. That's why I'm considering trying out the special edition, but I also don't want to pay that much money just for something that I could get for free by just installing mods.
Yeah.
What was the mod? What was the main mod that you were telling me about, Speed?
When did I tell?
About everything being with no loading screens.
Oh, I downloaded I think it's Open Cities mods. There's no loading screens. You just walk up to the gate, open the door, and walk in. The only problem I ran into, and I had to re-download another mod so NPCs would run away if they were getting attacked in the cities, because I had a dragon come in and kill everything. Because the world's open to everybody else, so the dragons will just come in and try to attack you, and they'll kill everybody else. The NPCs.
Whoa.
Damn. Because you're not supposed to be able to kill the NPCs with quests or people that have important shit for the game.
The main quest guys, I mean, you can't kill them anyways, but all the side quests, it fucked it up. It killed so many people.
That's crazy.
Early on in the game too, where I couldn't do anything about it, and it just landed and it murdered everything.
Thomas the Train just came in and butt fucked an entire town.
I was about to say.
Have you even looked into that game, Robot? Skyrim? Because you had the special edition, and you just refused to play it.
Yeah, I own it. I bought it for $10 on a Steam sale. It was like the Game of the Year edition, I think it was. And I think around that time I was playing Fallout 3 or Fallout 4 or something. I've had people like you and other people ask me about Skyrim if I was ever going to play it. If it's similar to Fallout, I think I would like it, but I've just never been a big swords and shields and dragons and potions kind of guy. Like the naming in Fallout, I'm like, oh, this is a gun. Yeah. And then in Skyrim, it's like a dragon slayer potion with a hint of witch's eye. And I'm like, I don't know what the fuck that does. It boosts your strength 10 and, it's just too much. So I don't know. I've been thinking about giving it a try, but
I think you should, not go away and stream it right away, but you should at least give the first few missions a try and see if you like it.
Well, then another thing is there's thousands of mods like there was for Fallout 3 and Fallout 4. So it's where do you start? There's so many.
Yep. Do them all.
But maybe I just need to play vanilla first. And if I like it, I'll go back and play with the mod. I would only do cosmetic stuff. I wouldn't do game changing story changing stuff. I think it would just be cosmetic stuff to make it prettier.
Now, one thing, if you end up liking it and eventually stream it, you'll put half a year into just like you did the Fallout 3 series. It's a long game.
Oh my god.
And you'd want to do the side quests because you have different guilds and factions.
Like Fallout New Vegas?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. I got you.
That's really it for me. Just a few games, just YouTubing and Twitch.
Dope.
For me, Hearthstone as always, play that pretty much daily nowadays. Played a bunch of Rocket League on Thursday, was it?
Yeah.
So last weekend we were supposed to play in the RLCS tournament, which is like Rocket League Championship Series, like kind of the big major Rocket League tournament. They have like an open qualifier. I'll let you know. They have like a big open qualifier for the tournament, which was last weekend. And so me, Naaackers, and Mr. Vans Man in chat put in a team, and I ended up getting called to work right 10 minutes before our first game last weekend.
Motherfucker.
So
Like they waited.
oh yeah, it was classic timing.
Yeah.
So which sucked, but the positive from it was that our first game started 3 hours late because of the website that RLCS uses to coordinate their games, called Smash GG. Just every year, every tournament that they have, it just fucking tanks the website because so many people are using it for the tournament.
Fucking DDoS that shit.
Yep.
It pretty much is. So even though I got called and we missed our first game, we essentially disqualified ourselves. Because we got disqualified in the first round, we ended up getting invited to do makeup games on Thursday. So we basically got re-entered to the tournament, which was awesome because we were actually all able to play on Thursday.
Oh,
so
sweet.
we did that, and we actually did pretty good considering we haven't really been practicing that much lately. There was the first game we played. They're all best of 3 games, and the very first team we played, we beat them 10-0 the first game, and then 11-0 the second game.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We by the end, like halfway through the second game, we were just trying to steal each other's goals. Like we were just anytime somebody would shoot the ball to the net, we were just trying to jump in the way and ricochet it off. Yeah. The whole game we were just like, what are you doing? That's mine.
Get away.
That's impressive.
Jesus.
That's impressive.
So yeah, we did that. We got pretty far. We got knocked out by a pretty damn good team. There, I mean, that's gonna happen with those.
Who fucking DQ'd the next round?
Yeah,
Assholes.
fucking horse shit.
So they knocked us out and then didn't show up for their next round, and then they got auto DQ'd.
Fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, and we actually, we only lost to them by 1 point both games, and the second game was a 0-1 game. But semifinals in our pool, can't complain.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yeah, we played Overwatch with Naaackers on his community stream the other day, which was really fun. That's pretty much all I've been doing for gaming lately. I really wanted to get some PlayerUnknown Battleground this weekend, but the snowboard trip kind of got in the way of that. So I'm hoping next weekend I'll have some time to do it.
They just FYI, because the servers were in such bad shape on Friday, they extended it another 12 hours. So you'll probably get to play a little bit tomorrow if you're around, or tonight.
Sweet.
Yes.
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 For gaming, I've been playing quite a bit. On my stream on my channel, I've been playing this game called Unravel, which is an indie game that was published by EA, and it's this side scroller. It's beautiful. It has beautiful music. You play as this little doll, this yarn doll called Yarny, and you just have to make it through the levels. There's a lot of puzzles and stuff, and it is a lot of fun. I like shooters. I like blowing things up, but Unravel is just really chill, and I don't know. It puts me in a good mood, and chat seems to be liking it. It mixes a little bit of the feels in there, which we like. It's really good. So if you have, it's like $15-20 on Origin, or if you have Origin Access, which is $5 a month, you can play it, beat it, cancel, Origin Access, whatever you want. I just think it's a great game, and they apparently just announced Unraveled 2, so it's coming.
Ooh.
So I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Do you guys remember when that game was revealed at E3? Wasn't it
That
that
was
game?
so
Yeah.
The guy
Yeah.
was super awkward and nervous.
Yeah.
And look, and
He
imagine
was-
how much
he
it's
was-
paid off for him now. He's probably swimming in dough.
It's one of my favorite side scrollers I've ever played, for sure.
Did you play Inside, Naaackers?
Not yet. It's on my list to stream.
Okay. Yes, you need to play that. Like, that was the game that kind of got me in the mood for another side scroller with puzzles.
Okay.
Which is why I played Unraveled.
Okay.
So 2 very different games, like atmosphere wise and story wise, but a lot of fun. So play Inside too.
Have you ever played? Okay, if you're getting in the side scroller, Ringo, I can't think of a word. One of them is Gunpoint. Do you ever remember me playing Gunpoint? It was like you were like a detective, and it's like strategic. Like it's like a strategy side scroller where you're like this little dude in a trench coat, and you like jump around and shoot and like try to knock people out. That's a really fun one. And then Daylight. Daylight was a zombie apocalypse side scroller. That game was super fucking fun. I like that one a lot. So those are 2 that you should check out if you're getting into that.
Okay. So I've been streaming a lot of Unravel. I think I put 3 or 4 gaming sessions into it. I'm not done yet. It's quite long. That's what she said. I've been playing the PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, which has been a lot of fun and in way better shape than it was last week. Each week it keeps getting better. This is a really long beta.
Yeah.
But they're only opening it up for weekends. Sometimes it's solos, sometimes it's duos. I've done solos and duos. In fact, today I played for 6 hours with another streamer. His name is SixMax. He was streaming. He was another partner streamer that I kind of came across. I think he raided me a couple months ago. We've just kept in contact. I watch his stream every once in a while. And we played a lot of that today. We made it to second place on one match. We were so close to winning. It was the heartbreaker. But then like one other match we had, I don't know what it was. It was our positioning wherever we were. We each racked up about 7-8 kills just hanging out in one spot in this house. It was a lot of fun. I cannot wait till that game is optimized and running good, where I can run it in high settings and high frame rate. Lord Almighty, Lord of Light,
Light of the world.
Light of the world. Been playing and streaming a lot of H1Z1 and Rainbow Six, and a little bit of Overwatch. I kind of got back into Overwatch again this week, and it was kind of because of Naaackers, and because I was like, I gotta warm up before I embarrass myself on Naaackers stream.
Don't worry, I did that for you.
Wrong. Yeah, a lot of H1Z1 duos and Rainbow Six streams, and then we played Mount Your Friends and Overwatch with Naaackers on Friday. That was a lot of fun. I forgot how much it was horrible, but Mount Your Friends was so fun. Even though you're bad, or I'm bad. It was a good
Yeah, I
time.
was doing practice runs before we started too.
Yeah, I did one. I just did one, and he had like 8 under his belt. I did one match though. As far as like other exciting gaming things, I went and ordered another Audio-Technica MX50 or M50X. I have a pair like this, but the ear cups are really worn out. So I put in an order to replace the ear cups, and I got white. So that's going to be my dedicated workstation earphones. And then these are for my gaming station, but these ones are matte black. Ooh. They're sexy. And I didn't even realize it, but they totally match the microphone.
So,
but not that that's important, because I'm not,
not weird like that.
Yeah, but they're really nice.
So it's the same headset you had before, just black.
Yep.
Okay.
This is another special edition. Like the ones I got, they were like navy blue with like brown tan leather. This one's just matte black.
Okay.
So pretty much the same headphone. It's a great headphone, and it was $160. Amazon Prime got here in like one day. Like they shipped it out so fast. I love that feeling.
I love my Sennheisers. I have no reason to buy anything else, but I really want to try an Audio-Technica headset next. I can't remember the name of the ones. It's the one that Summit uses, but the one that doesn't have the microphone.
Yeah,
These things are huge on him.
And he's got a big head, and I got a big head too. So yeah, they do look huge, but the people who have them just say that they sound so fucking good, and they feel like they don't feel like there's anything on their head when they're wearing them. So either that, or I've always liked the headset that you've had, but I'm worried about going back to closed ear. Because I've switched back to my closed ear Sennheisers a couple times. I'm like, I don't like this. I don't like this one bit.
Same here.
And
I have too much noise going on around me with two dogs and my wife cleaning and banging stuff. And I'm just like, it drives me nuts. So I need to like block out. I am definitely yell and speak louder when I have closed headphones on. But who cares?
Fuck it. Yeah, I
have to hear myself.
There's nothing going on in this house other than the occasional. Leroy's just doing his thing.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah, Six Max. He raided me while I was playing H1Z1, and he dropped a monster raid on me. It was like 100 people or something. That's how we got in touch. He's a really cool dude. And that's it for gaming. Oh wait, I don't know if you guys are gonna be pissed at me, but No Man's Sky pushed an update, and I downloaded it again, and I booted it, and I played around with all the new graphics controls, and I was just exploring, but I can't remember where I was in the story. I didn't know where I was going, so I wandered around aimlessly for like 30 minutes, and then I'm like, all right, I'm just shutting this thing off. Like, I would totally play more if there was multiplayer. If I could have someone join me in my spaceship and we could go explore and do shit, that would be the best. But it's not worth my time. I don't have enough time to play single player games by myself.
Chat.
Bah, it's no fun.
Chat.
You know what? No.
No, listen to this. Chat.
No.
Who was the person to give me shit about talking about No Man's Sky every single podcast?
It wasn't me.
And then who went and reinstalled that shit?
It wasn't me.
You're a bad robot.
You can tell he's lying when his voice gets high.
What do you mean?
I'm disappointed, but there's plenty of time for you to redeem yourself.
I will say, and you said this, I said this, that like when they were having a sale on No Man's Sky, it popped up on Steam, and the way the graphic looked, it looked like Astroneer.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like, that's what kind of intrigued me about it, because they added bases, they added vehicles, like ground vehicles. So I started thinking about it. I'm like, oh shit, did they get their shit together? I'm going to check this out. Still no co-op. You can build bases that are discoverable and stuff like that on planets, but
you're never going to discover anybody.
Exactly.
That you actually fucking know.
Exactly. So probably just delete it again.
The game was developed by introverts who never wanted to see anybody else in game.
I don't have any friends, and neither do you, you son of a bitch.
But just give me your money.
Yeah, and that's it for my gaming these past 2 weeks.
Word. For myself, I've been playing a shit ton. So most of you guys in chat know March Madness. I'm streaming every single weekday, and I mean this week I'm gonna be like by the time next week ends, I will have 12 streams in a row, like 12 days in a row. Wow. So we're on day 7 right now.
How you feeling?
I feel good. There was one day last week where I was just straight up exhausted. Like, I was just tired. But it was a night we were playing Rocket League, so it was easy to kind of go with the flow. If I had been playing a single player or like a campaign game, I probably would have went like zombie mode. Like, I probably wouldn't have been that enjoyable to watch. But other than that, keeping the show at 4 hours, I think is helping a lot because I sit and chat with everybody for like a half hour. So there's only like 3.5 hours of, probably even 3 hours of gameplay with breaks and just shooting the shit and stuff. So that's definitely helping. I think just trying to watch what I eat on a daily basis helps a lot. Drinking a lot of water. But no, I feel good. I don't feel winded. I don't feel burnt out. I don't feel discouraged. So it's going pretty good.
Good.
You did this for 16 days straight, you said?
No.
Imagine Lethal Frag, who did it for like, was it like
year.
3 years? A year?
Yeah.
A year straight. Do you think you could do that?
No. And that's what separates me from people who can stream full time. Like people like Co Carnage, who he streamed every single day for the past 3 years. Like, I love video games, but I love so many other different aspects of being a streamer just as much as I like actually playing video games. Like, there's people who like Lyric who can play video games 10 hours a day, every single day, pick random games, have fun with them all, be entertaining. It's like, I can't do that. Like, I have to be very selective with the games that I play. I have to know that I'm enjoying them. I have to pace myself. I can't, like, if I'm not streaming, I'm usually not playing video games. Like, I'm just not like a super hardcore like gamer geek nerd. Like, I enjoy playing video games, but I absolutely love the experience of being on Twitch, being a streamer, and just being in this environment. So I don't think I could do, I don't know, even, it depends. If I had a part-time job, I think I could do 5 days a week, no problem. Like 5-hour streams a week. Like, spacing them out, do 2 days, get a day off, 2 days, day off. But it's a lot. Like, you guys saw the picture of what my kitchen looked like after the first week. Working a full-time job and then streaming 5 days in a row, nothing else. You have no time to do anything. Like, trash didn't get taken out that week. Didn't do any dishes. Didn't do any laundry. Bathroom was absolutely disgusting. I'm a one dude living in a house. What do you think my bathroom looks like? No hiding that. It's so there's just like every other aspect of your life, and that doesn't even, like, what about hanging out with anybody else or going to a concert or going out to eat? All of that is off of the table. Like, people are hitting me up like, where the fuck are you? Where no, we don't see you anymore. I'm like, March Madness, brother. I don't know what to tell you. But so, and that's sacrifices that, I mean, a lot of people who are full-time, that is their job. They stream from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. and then they're done and they do whatever with their day. But people that are still working full-time jobs and streaming every single day, like, that's why there's such a high number of streamers who stream every single day for 8 hours, do that for like 6 months, get completely burnt out, and then just stop.
Yep.
Yeah, you see it all the time too.
Yep. Very, very
Shut
common.
up!
It sucks because a lot of times the people are really good streamers and really enjoyable to watch, but it's just your body can only take so, like, mentally and physically, your body can only take so fucking much.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, you have to take care of yourself to be able to be to bring everything to the table when you stream, because I think people have seen, like, I'll stream for 8 hours. I'm feeling great. I'm doing great. And then as soon as the stream turns off, all of a sudden it's just like, it's just draining because you've been holding 20 conversations at the same time. You've been trying to play this game, figure out the game mechanics, trying to take tips from chat, and all the while trying to make sure that, nothing breaks. And it's a lot. It's a very intensive an enjoyable hobby / job. And some people just go too hard, too fast, too long. They burn themselves out. And I've seen it more in the last month than I have my whole time on Twitch. People just dropping off the boat left and right because they've just... So just be careful. Everybody, if you're a streamer, take care of yourself. Know that you have to go outside. We're not built to sit at a computer for 12 hours a day playing video games. You have to take care of yourself mentally and physically so you can bring everything to the table when you do stream. So you can be awake, alert, learn stuff, and do all of that at the same time. If you're fried because all you do is eat McDonald's and sit at a computer all day, you're not... you're setting yourself up for failure.
You're going to become a Big Mac. And that's one other thing that I forgot to bring up too. If you're streaming every single day and you're working, that leaves you no time to work on your stream when you're not live. Like there's a shit ton of things that I need to do maintenance wise or things that I want to update. I know I'm not going to have any time to do that until March is over. So it's like, and that's the other thing too, is people don't understand how much back end work there is to streaming, working with OBS, working with software, working with hardware, working with alert systems. Yeah, fucking audio. Woo! But
Yeehaw.
man, I've never known so much about audio, and I fucking know these mixers like the back of my hand. It's insane. As far as gaming for myself, gaming and streaming, been doing a lot of Battlegrounds. We did a late night stream with Weenie last night, played for like 5 hours. Got super close. We got second place. We got third place. I had a 7-kill round. I had two 5-kill rounds, 2 4-kill rounds, and just having a lot of fun with it. How the game performs now compared to how it performs the first weekend of just this beta. Not even the last. Well, the last beta. It's fucking night and day difference between the two. But the game is playing really well. The only complaint I have right now is just FPS issues when you're outside. It drops so fast as soon as you walk outside. But the indoor FPS seems to be doing pretty well. Golf with your friends. We played that at the end of the party night stream. Yeah, that ended real abruptly. For those of you who don't know, Golf with Your Friends has a brand new map available to play called Candyland. It's pretty dope. Yeah, that was weird. It was like my capture card just completely froze, and it just would not capture anything. More issues.
Is that Elgato too?
Yep, the HD Pro PCI card.
Did you try just deactivating it?
Damn things.
I have not had a single issue with my card.
I could buy every single piece of hardware that Robot has and set it up the exact same way, and I would still have fucking problems. It's just how my life would be. But yeah, Golf with Your Friends. Played Rocket League for the RLCS tournament. Currently streaming Dying Light. That game's super fucking fun. I like Dying Light a lot, and I could see dumping a shit ton of hours into it. So I'm currently doing the co-op with Matt Weenie for that for the stream. A little bit of H1, not as much. And I've actually been getting back into Overwatch as well. I've been having a lot of fun. Was like, hey, Anna, is this great new character that I'm going to start playing? Nerf. Immediately nerf. That's the third fucking time that has happened, that I've started playing a new character, and then it just gets fucking nerfed right away. So,
you know what you need to do? They have a arcade mode in Overwatch where it forces you to play a random character. Just play that. That's what I've been doing. I just play that every now and then.
That's probably a good idea.
It forces you to play all these random characters, and everybody else is doing the same thing.
Yeah.
So you're not going to be playing against pros.
Yeah. Until I get Roadhog.
Yeah. Soldier is still my default. I can throw down like average 25 to 30 elims a game when I play Soldier. So I just feel like I'm contributing to the team when I play a Soldier. And then I've been playing Ana a good bit. I still play a lot of Mercy when it's needed, but yeah, I need to bounce around and play some other people. And now that I have the dual PC set up, I can actually stream Overwatch, so that's something that I'm definitely going to be doing more of. I like Overwatch. I don't love. I don't think I could play it for 6 hours, 4 times a week, but definitely enjoying it a lot. As far as new games, I got this is a game that I streamed, Guts and Glory. If you guys remember the side-scrolling Flash game called Happy Wheels that you would play in a web browser, It's a 3D version of that game. And it's...
Didn't fucking Robot play that on stream once?
Yes.
Yeah. Long time ago.
Yep.
Long time ago. And I just remember someone kept pestering me like, play this. I'm like, fine, I'll play it. And then it ended up being so funny. I played every level I could.
Yep.
And I ran out.
It's an early access game. It's $10. I played through every level in 2 hours. So
holy moly.
Yeah, so you can kind of guess where, and I mean that was on stream. I'm sure if you weren't streaming it, you could probably get through it faster. There's community maps. They're adding more maps as they go on. Probably would have paid $5 for that game and been like a little bit more excited about it. But it's super fun nonetheless. I got to stream it. And then Marcos gifted me The Forest, which a couple people have been talking to me about for a while. Yeah. So I think I'm officially throwing that in the queue of games that I want to stream. So that'll definitely come into play down the line.
That game's got a lot of content, but it's still very, like, the direction is very weird.
Okay.
The flow of the game can still be kind of weird.
Okay.
I have it too, and I haven't played it that much, but I've watched a shitload of streamers that play it.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited for it.
The guy that I like I used to watch his ARC videos every day, Slipgator.
Mm-hmm.
He's done playthroughs with a group of his friends like 4 times on The Forest.
Damn.
It's not like it's an open-ended, open-world survival game, so it's like right up my alley as far as content goes, but now there's somewhat of a storyline that you can follow if you, like, you have to, I'm not even going to tell you because I don't want to ruin anything.
Okay.
There's an end game. Like, I watched Tweenie play it. I watched her play the ending.
Yep.
Yeah. I think
it's up to 4 multiplayer.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like 4-player co-op.
Yep. Yeah, as far as gaming, I think that's it for me. Any last words before we move on?
That's it.
Dope. Moving on to gaming news and discussion. Guys, during the week, if you want to submit gaming or streaming related news for us to talk about the show, get on into the Naaackers Discord. There's a channel called News where you can post links to articles. And at the end of every week, I pull the articles that we want to discuss on the show and throw them in. I forgot to write down everybody that helped out. I'll read off these names really quick. If I missed you, I'm sorry. G for Greg, Digi, Ideal Shooting, Radioactive Dale, HP Laserjet, Mr. Vansman, and Sonder, SaltySam and Speed. Thank you all for submitting articles. And K9 and Marcos. You guys are the best. Thank you so much. So the articles that we're talking about this week, the first one this is more of a just so you know. These are just topics that we want to touch on so you guys are aware of them in case you want to do more research, but we won't really go into any discussion unless any of these guys have anything to add. The first one is there are huge client updates to both Inkbot, which is a streaming tool, and OBS Studio. So if you use either of those tools and you have not updated either of them, go ahead and do that. One for OBS, they added an auto updater, which is fantastic. You don't have to go to the website to download the update anymore. They added in a shit ton of audio and video effects and tools, including compression, VST, plugin support. So there's a shit ton of shit. Make sure to give the EULA and end user license agreements for Inkbot a read, just so you're aware. There was a huge stink, and that's actually one thing I want to touch on with you guys. I don't think I put it in the script, but yeah, I do want to talk about that. So if you use either of those, make sure they're updated, because the people who develop Inkbot had not been updating it for a long time, but it looks like the dev team is back on to pushing updates, and they've been doing a good job so far.
They pushed another update today.
Yep. That is one complaint, is you open up Inkbot, you get 3 fucking windows. You try and click on one, and you go ding, ding. The window's like, nope, that's not the right window. Try again. Go back, try and click another window. So that's it for those. Huge one. NVIDIA officially announces the 1080 Ti. I didn't catch a release date. Did anybody know? Are pre-orders available?
It's available now.
Really?
Maybe. Let me look.
March 10th.
March 10th.
Be available worldwide from partners March 10th. So it's already out.
Awesome.
Starting at $699.
Woo! That's such a goddamn good deal when a fucking 1080 and a 980 were coming around that same price point.
11 gigs of DDR5 RAM on that thing.
Still gonna need 4 of those for fucking, oh my god, what's the space game that we're all not excited about? Star Citizen. Yeah.
Right.
Speed, are you milking your dog right now?
I'm not doing anything.
I see your shoulders shimmying.
It looks like a horse. Looks like a horse. Is she humping you now?
She's trying to balance on the.
What a baby.
The next one, Twitch is marathoning 23 seasons of Power Rangers starting tomorrow, which is fucking awesome. I love when they pull out
861 episodes.
Yeah,
or something.
And it's so funny to see people like DJ Wheat and like other Twitch staff that are like super fucking pumped about this. Power Rangers. And then the final thing was actually a question for you guys. Do any of you know what's going on with the new Elgato hardware that they've been teasing?
Oh, the Evolve?
Yeah.
Elgato Evolve? I have no idea what it is.
Okay, a lot of murmurs are going around, and it looks like it could be a 4K capture card.
I want a high refresh rate capture card.
Yeah, well,
I don't want a 4K capture card.
It's probably a 4K that can do 30 frames, and then 1080p that can do 120.
120.
Yeah, which would be nice.
That would be nice.
So
that would be nice.
I'm replying to all these people who are like, you guys are going to be so excited about this. I'm like, what is it? And they're liking my tweet. Yo, bro, you liked my tweet, but you didn't reply. What's up with that shit?
Hey, motherfucker. That's my Elgato, and I need it now.
You liked my tweet, but you didn't reply.
It was Wise.
It's Wise Gamer. I remember that.
Love you, Wise.
Yep.
So yeah, that's something new. I wasn't sure if anybody in chat had any the lowdown on that, because I swear to God, it was like, if it's a 4K capture card, I'm gonna be selling the one I have like ASAP and getting that one. Because yeah, just for the high refresh rate alone, not having to do OBS Inception to capture that would be nice. It's not a pain at all. It's just an extra thing that you have to do. So just for that extra time, I would fucking do that in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
All right. The only topic of this... I'm sorry. I lied. We have 3 topics of discussion. But this first one is a shit ton of shit. Just like we do every week, we talk about Twitch, updates that they have been pushing out to the community, and there is a shit ton of updates over the past 2 weeks. So what I'll do is we'll go over these one by one and talk about them instead of me just reading through all of them and then going back and forth. So the first one, name changes are here. So you can finally change your name on Twitch. You can change it once every 60 days. And there's a couple stipulations regarding this. There's this weird gray area where usernames that were from Justin TV will get released after a certain time. And there's also like usernames that haven't been logged into for a year will get released. Inactive accounts will get released in batches. They don't tell you when the names are released. They don't tell you what names were released. They just, we're just going to release usernames in batches. And so there's this weird like limbo that these usernames go into. So I'm currently stuck waiting. Because even if you have another account with a name that you want, even if you own that account, you have to deactivate that account or change the name of that account and then wait 12 months for that name to get released. So it's like, even if you had a second account with a name that you wanted, like if you just had it to reserve it, if that account isn't logged into for 12 months... It goes inactive. Like it's suddenly back into the pool of usable usernames. But you have to log into that account to deactivate it. So you'd be resetting that 12-month clock, and then you would have to wait 12 months on top of that. So there's a lot of people like me who have a secondary Twitch account with a name that they want, but I just have to go back and check almost every single day to see if it's available, because they don't tell you when it's released. I don't know if it's going to get released in a random batch. I don't know if it's going to be the 12-month. So I have like 4 calendar events set in my phone for like 3 months, 6 months, 12 months to remind me to check it. So it's weird. There's a weird gray area of this, but it's a step in the right direction. So have any of you guys changed your name, and do you plan on changing it, or what are your thoughts about it?
I want to change my name, but my name's so common, it's hard.
Yeah.
So
it's hard.
The person that has the name I want has not been on in forever. He's only subscribed, or he's not even subscribed. He has only followed one person. So I want it, but no telling how long it'll be till it's even available and how many people are wanting the same name as I do.
Yeah.
Yeah. I changed my name. Oh, go ahead, Salty.
No, I was just gonna say the same thing. Like, my name has taken on every fucking platform, period, which is how I ended up with the name, with the in front of SaltySam. And I've checked a couple times just to see if it's available. If it came up as being available, I'd probably take it, but it wouldn't affect me hardly at all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I changed my name too. So when I registered, I swear to you, I almost think it was me who registered BadBadRobot on Justin TV back in the day. But I really have no way to check. Like, I would check if Justin TV was still up, and I'd be like, forgot your password. And I would try every email I ever used back then, but it's not there. So I had to make the BadBadRobot. And for years, like, that account wasn't used. It was locked because it was Justin TV, and then they announced the username change. And usually, like, before it would actually tell you if it was a Justin TV username in the error, but it didn't anymore. So because I'm a partner, I get access to partner VIP support or whatever. So I emailed them and said, hey, I tried changing my name, but even though it says there's no channel here, I can't change it to it. So it took them like 4 days to get back to me, but they finally changed it for me. They actually did it like while I was watching you, Naaackers.
Yep.
Like, I was typing in chat, and all of a sudden my name went from the BadBadRobot in chat to BadBadRobot. And I was like, what?
In all lowercase too.
Yeah, in all lowercase. That's what kind of threw me off. So I tried to go to my channel page. Channel wasn't there. And then like 10 minutes had passed, and I already had 4 people ping me on Discord like, dude, I think someone deleted your Twitch page. Ah! I wasn't even streaming that night, and people were still trying to get to the page. It was pretty funny. So yeah, they just swapped it, and the only thing I lost was previous stream stats, and that's it, which I'm not even an analytics guy. Like, I don't like to look at numbers.
Is that like
I do every once in a while.
Channel views and stuff like that?
Yeah, it's channel views, chat views, or like how many messages sent per session, stuff like that.
Okay.
Which is cool to look at every once in a while, but it wasn't a big deal for me. I wanted BadBadRobot since day one, so I finally got it. So I'm pumped. I'm pumped.
There's so many third-party apps too now that you can link to your Twitch that can record all that analytics anyway. So it's like not a huge loss.
Yep.
They actually added Twitch to IFTTT.
Yep.
I have all kinds of shit set up for it already.
Robot, you just showed me that.
Yeah.
I fucking love that app, and I use it for every fucking thing. But the main thing that got me into it was all of the automation shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I trigger my studio light, like those studio lights up here.
Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to get into it now.
It sends the trigger out.
Is it pretty responsive too?
Echo. Trigger office lights. It takes a second, but it's pretty quick. Then you just say it again. Echo.
Alexa, turn on my
Trigger
vibrator.
office lights.
Not bad.
But
not bad
you
at
can
all.
use it to change colors. Like, the hue's a lot more integrated than the LifeX bulbs that I have.
That's pretty cool though.
Yeah, Vans was telling me that he uses it with his Philips Hue bulbs, so I'm gonna have to get in on that. I have to.
You can set it up. There's already pre-made apps for the Hue and LifeX, for that matter, that integrate Twitch, so that when a follower or a channel you follow or a channel you subscribe to, it connects to the Twitch API through your account, just like anything else, and then it'll turn your lights purple. It'll turn them on and turn them purple when somebody you follow, or like you can set it up to when somebody follows you on your channel, it'll change.
Yeah.
And it's all customizable. You can make whatever you want.
Dope.
So like you can make it to where between the lag with the Twitch API and the lag from Stream Alerts or any of those Streamlabs or whatever, to where it would change the colors of your lights when somebody hits the follow button.
Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I'll definitely have to look into that. That sounds dope.
Get a cool ass sign on the outside of your door that says "Going Live" and have it light up when.
Yeah. On air, bitch. Dope. All right, cool. Next up, this is kind of a big one, but I'm not sure how it's going to be implemented and executed, so I'm questioning it. Twitch game commerce. So this is going to be the start of Twitch selling games on Twitch. So one question that I had before was, are we buying keys from Twitch and putting them into Steam? But everything that I'm reading, especially in this blog post, games can be downloaded and played via the Twitch launcher. Games and in-game items can also be fulfilled directly to the developer's ID systems via account linking. So are we bypassing Steam? Are we bypassing Origin?
Yep.
I don't like that.
What's
I
weird
don't
too
think
is like
you're bypassing Origin.
Yeah, okay.
You have to go through the Origin or Uplay probably to play your game still. So
isn't this
sadly.
kind of competing against Amazon too?
Amazon
They're the
owns
same
Twitch.
company.
Well, yeah, but
This is Amazon selling games through Twitch.
okay.
This is-
yeah, that
this
does
is-
okay.
Oh,
Business.
It's just
okay.
it's another revenue stream for the streamers, which I really can appreciate. Like
Yeah.
if Robot as a partner streamer is playing Rocket League on his stream and it comes up, he's playing Rocket League, buy it here, and he gets a cut. I understand that. Like there's H1Z1. If they could have done that with H1Z1 on Twitch, they'd have made $1 million fucking dollars.
Yeah.
Nobody fucking played anything. Like all the big H1 streamers are fucking H1 streamers.
Yep.
Period. And they could have
sorry.
made a shitload of money.
Yeah, I fucking Dr. Disrespect is like, motherfucker. But he's already fucking loaded, so what does he care? I'll read through this Q&A real quick. What is the revenue share between publishers and streamers? Game creators get 70% of the revenue, and the streamers get 5% when people use their Twitch game affiliate link in chat. What regions is the game purchase available? And this is going to be worldwide. At launch, all pricing is in US dollars. We will add support for more currencies in coming months. So, yeah, if this is bypassing Steam, I'm not going to be a fan, and I'm not going to buy games because I am completely against segregating my game libraries into different platforms. And this is going to be beta. This is going to be beta as fuck. And I don't...
Twitch launcher sucks. I
Yeah.
don't know if you've used it for Prime yet, but it sucks.
Why do
It's
you think
like-
it sucks?
Well, number one, I feel like it's a lot laggier. I hate any kind of fucking launchers. Like the reason I like Steam is because it's Linux based. It's super fucking simple. I've got it set up as dumbed down as it can possibly be. It's just the fucking titles of my games. I click the game I want, it goes. That's what I always hated about fucking Origin, and I always hated about Uplay. So like I would try to buy games that I knew were owned by those guys. Like Assassin's Creed 4, I bought that on Steam. You click play, fucking Uplay pops up, and I just want to shoot myself in the face because I fucking hate Uplay with every bit of my being.
You play as the devil.
I
Yeah.
actually uninstalled Uplay and Origin. I don't have either one of those installed on my computer anymore.
Really?
I installed them for the LAN party in November, uninstalled them as soon as I got them.
Wow.
If they did it
Fucking hate them.
Humble Bundle style, where they're just an affiliate, they sell keys, and people get cuts, I'm down with that because there's been articles in the past, especially with like early access and like Greenlight, game developers are kind of getting screwed by Steam now because of the way that they're doing that stuff. If this can help game developers get more money, I'm all about it. But if you're trying to keep me locked into your little ecosystem, I'm hesitant.
Yeah.
I'm very hesitant because Steam has been in development for how fucking long?
Years.
Decades. And now this is coming in, and yeah, it's just like
Brand new.
it's a
Yeah,
fucking
but that's just it. Is Steam hasn't really changed.
yeah.
Who knows? It
And-
may be like how Discord was with TeamSpeak. Everybody
Fucking-
uses Steam.
You guys, you put it best at the first part of this conversation. Amazon owns Twitch. and Amazon wants to own fucking everything.
Yeah.
So they're just like fucking Facebook. They want to be the only fucking shark in the water. So all these features they're coming out with, all these things that are just, as we go down this list, even just in the last 2 weeks, what they've announced, they're going for market share.
Yep.
Period. They're fucking YouTube gaming even harder than they ever have. They're creating a social network within Twitch. They're creating a game store and a launcher within Twitch. Everything. Not to mention starting the communities and starting all this other shit.
Yep.
Like, it's blows my mind.
They have been just shitting out features because I feel like for a while Twitch's like new features were non-existent.
Yeah.
Like, we didn't hear things for months, and all of a sudden it was like boom, boom, boom. Like probably every 2 weeks, new feature, or at least a development update on a feature they've been working on. Like clips. First it was just a page, now it's showing up on your profile. Now you can share them. Now you can download them. Like it's pretty. They are on overdrive right now.
Yeah. Twitch in 2016 was like, September, HTML5 is coming. October, HTML5 player is coming. November, we're working on it. It's like, and that was it for a really long time.
Yeah. Thank God it's here though.
Oh my God. And still, they got to do something about like initial Twitch page loading times. Like when you first type in Twitch TV, 5 to 10 seconds before that page loads, like minimum. So
I just think all they'd have to do to fix that is stop the autoplay.
Yeah. Just have one feed, but they're working.
I will say though about the Q&A thing, I think it's kind of genius. With like the game you're playing, put an ad below, like this is where you can buy. Because I can't tell you how many times me as a streamer, I've played a game and people have been like, oh shit, I'm gonna get this game. You know, like the last time I played when I played the Titanfall 2 campaign, 6 people bought Titanfall 2 at $60 after that stream. Unravel, I can't tell you how many times I've heard like, yep, I'm getting this game now. I'm playing it now along with you, you know. So I think it's just kind of a natural progression thing. It's cool that it supports a streamer whose page you buy it from. 5% seems like a little bit tiny, but again, you're just kind of you're a bookend. I don't know. You're just
advertising.
Advertising.
We're bitches. I mean,
I'm with Rachel on that too. Like, I don't even have Twitch's homepage saved on my computer.
No, they're trying
to bookmark all the channels I want to watch. Or I'll just bookmark the following channel.
Yep. Yeah. Following page. Same.
The launcher being used for Prime, like the launcher's been okay. Like I've gotten this War of Mine, Punch Club, The Walking Dead, Heavy Bullets, Drawful 2, and it's literally just your two options are play the game or install the game.
Yeah.
But when it comes to like games that require multiplayer integration, like Steam has its friend system that's integrated into Steam so you can invite friends to your game. Twitch isn't going to have that.
Yeah.
Who knows how long it could take for Twitch to get that feature. So I almost would prefer it if they sold keys and you could redeem it on Origin, you could redeem it on Uplay, you can redeem it on Steam. But they're also trying to sweeten the deal. They're saying, hey, if you buy it from us, we're going to give you a Twitch crate, like in H1Z1 or in Battlefield or whatever. You open that crate, oh, you got a brand new emote you can use anywhere on Twitch, or whatever in-game items, cheer motes, or what were some of the other things? They know. And how are they going to handle sales? So like I'm playing Titanfall 2, it's half off on Steam, but it's showing us full price below me.
Yeah.
Why would someone buy it for $60? Are developers going to have the option to slash prices? Or is that Amazon's choice what they put it up on Amazon for, or Twitch?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. But it's a good revenue idea because subscribing is a great way to support a streamer, but Twitch usually gets half that.
Yeah.
And it's not, you don't get rich being a Twitch partner until you're up into the thousands of subscribers. So, and more than thousands.
Yeah. And if there's one thing people like us know that other people might not, being a streamer is not about getting a giant paycheck from Twitch and calling it a day. It's about having an affiliate code with Into the AM. It's about having an affiliate code with Steam. It's about having, merch for sale. It's, having a sponsorship from Corsair. It's having anywhere from 5 to 10 different sources of income from 10 different places. So if this is one extra place where Twitch streamers can maybe get a little bit more income, I'm all about that.
Yeah. So cool idea. We'll see how it's expanded upon.
Yep. Yeah, I'm not cynical in any way. I just know I don't want to go outside Steam when I want to play games. I want to be able to use Steam. That's just me.
Yeah. No, I get it.
Quick one. Doesn't really need much discussion, but clips have been added to channel pages. So now when you go to a person's channel, there is a list of their channel clips that have been posted by them or other people. This next one is a big one. I'm sorry. Sort of big one. Big-ish.
That's what she said.
That's what she said, yeah. Twitch introduces Pulse. AKA a social network that is baked into the website. So straight from their blog post, we're launching a way to make it easier for streamers and viewers to engage with each other on Twitch, whether a stream is live or not. Introducing Pulse. Okay, it's kind of worded the same. A place where streamers can post and engage with all of their followers and a greater Twitch community right from the Twitch front page. It's an always-on way to share clips, stream highlights, schedules, photos, and more followers. So followers are informed, engaged, and connected. Anyone with a Twitch account can post comments on your channel. Admins and editors can admin these comments. So, again, making a huge move into the social media. A year ago, Twitch was just a place that you could go to watch a live stream. And now it's a place
of video games.
Of video games, yeah. And
True.
And now there's channel feeds, there's uploads, there's highlights, there's clips, and now there's a social media that's baked into. There's a launcher. Collections is another thing. Communities. They are expanding very, very fast. And they're just going like anything that they think could maybe be beneficial. Like there's like, oh, we're going to start breeding our own fucking cantaloupes. That'll make revenue, and we're going to do that. They're just going after everything.
They're just, fuck it.
Yep.
We're going to put out 10 betas, and it's whatever works, we'll keep, and put all of this fucking power into. Whatever doesn't, fuck it. Drop it.
Yep. And I think that's a good way to go about it. If you got the funds, I mean, you're fucking Amazon, one of the biggest conglomerates in the goddamn world, then why not? Just do it.
Yeah. Your demographic is perfect. Like Amazon's demographic right now is perfect for Twitch.
Yep.
I don't know a single person that streams or is a fan of streaming or is a fan of PCs in any way that doesn't fucking whore themselves out to Amazon on a daily basis anyway.
If there's one meme to describe Twitch, it's do all the things. Do everything.
Yeah. Well, and this is this isn't just like the initial status feed. It's going to allow you, they're adding it in, integrating it into the mobile app. So you'll be able to do basically Facebook. You'll be able to post clips directly from your phone. You'll be able to post statuses. You'll be able to reply and all that shit. I mean, it's fucking insane.
Yeah. And I think it was coming anyways. Like this needed to happen if they were going to take on YouTube, because YouTube has a sub box. They've got updates. It was just kind of the natural progression. Comments, like VODs don't have comments. Like you can upload a video to Twitch, but you can't comment on it. So that kind of stuff is coming. It's just a way to keep people on Twitch longer, like as if they need, videos and live streams are the most time consuming media because you're always watching or always on there. So I think it was needed. I personally would like to see it a tab at the top of the page along with like videos, clips, feed or something like that, or at least have like feed in the sidebar, like under like games, communities, discoveries, and then feed, and then have it laid out real nice. I don't like the homepage. I don't like the homepage at all, but it's
Me
beta.
either.
They're testing it. But the fact that they allow you to share third-party media and auto embed it, that was very smart. They're going to have to add more. I wonder if they're going to add like image and video uploads, kind of like Twitter does.
Yep.
You know,
They have already made part of this pulse in the article that we posted in chat, where you can share links, text, videos from Vimeo, from YouTube,
Yep.
from Twitch, from Imgur, from GIFCat,
Yep.
all of them.
Yes.
Yes.
God.
But I mean, I was listening to them talk about it. There was a PAX East panel, and the product guy was talking about it, and he's like, all these streamers. So say I'm a streamer, I have 2,500 followers. I have access to 2,500 people's like, hey, I'm live, or they're already following me there. Why do I need to announce that I'm live on another social network where maybe I have a third of that audience?
Mhm.
Even though Twitter is a nice place to network, and I probably have a good amount of followers on there just to know when I go live, like, why not already do that on Twitch, because they're already following me there?
Mhm.
So that was, when I heard him say it that way, I was like, that's smart. So I think it's going to be a good tool, useful for streamers. I don't think Joe Blow is just going to come on his Twitch account and share that his mom is getting remarried or something. Like it's going to be gaming stuff. It's going to be way for streamers to
Well, and the
Okay,
other side
that's
of
all.
things is they're already a step ahead of YouTube in the sense that you can have your channel editors and your channel moderators can actually moderate your feed.
Oh yeah,
They
that's
can
true.
moderate comments. They can moderate dickholes coming in there and doing the shit they do on YouTube.
Yeah.
So it's going to stop a lot of the spam off the bat, which was my first concern when they started talking about comments on videos.
Mhm.
I was just like, this is going to turn into fucking YouTube's toxic ass bullshit.
Oh yeah.
And they,
Mm.
in that same one we posted, they're like, yeah, channel editors and any moderators, you can set perms for all that shit.
Now, one thing that worries me is the fact that they're branching out to all these different things that they're going to be doing. I hope they don't forget what their main purpose is streaming.
Yeah.
Like, I hope they don't pull any resources or people that are working on the streaming and move them over and have a smaller team. So hopefully they don't end up leaving that behind and just completely forgetting what they're made of, streaming.
My biggest fear is that Twitch forgets it's a gaming site. This, in real life, while it's entertaining for all the shenanigans that have happened, it terrifies me that it's going to become something that's not, and then it's just going to become Justin TV again.
Mhm.
Even though gaming is a huge part, I don't mind creative. I don't mind drawing, game design, music. I love listening to music on Twitch, seeing it played live, or concerts or whatever. But I don't know. I don't think like you walking around LA with a camera
Selfie
should be
stick.
on Twitch. Yeah.
One,
That's just me.
one thing I just thought about is like one of the issues that Twitch has right now with trolls is that they're only visible in a chat when somebody is live. If somebody racks up enough troll, like racist, discriminatory comments on other people's videos, it's like, we're just gonna ban you. Like it's another way that trolls can fuck shit up, but it's another avenue for us to be able to moderate that kind of stuff too. Any final
I'm
points
sure
on
they're
that
gonna
one?
add all the the permissions for the streamer to set as well down the road, just like they do for chat, where you could have it subscriber only or follower only or
Yep.
whatever, to at least try to keep it so that people can't just create accounts just to spam your ass.
Exactly. Yeah. And it will happen because that's just the internet.
Everybody's big when they're behind a keyboard.
Yep.
I'm a keyboard warrior. N-word.
My favorite. This next piece is a quick one. Twitch introduces collections. So any uploads that you have, any videos that you have on your Twitch channel, whether it's highlights, uploads, or past broadcasts, you can now organize them into auto-playing playlists, just like you could on YouTube. It's a little buggy right now. But it's another great way for you to categorize content on your channel. I went through and I tried to add all of the Crocs and Hot Pockets podcasts to one collection. I searched the word Crocs and only like 10 of my highlights showed up. So a little buggy at the moment, but another cool highlight or feature. And this next one. This is the big one. I can't believe they pushed this and Pulse and fucking Game Commerce and name changes all out in the same 2 weeks. It's insane.
Yeah.
Twitch desktop app announced. So game streaming platform Twitch is getting a desktop app very soon. The new app is actually a rebrand of an old one. As you guys may or may not know, last year Twitch bought up the app Curse. So this is going to be a standalone reboot of the app Curse. And it's going to be an official Twitch product now. Curse is pretty much Discord, and it's almost like a direct competitor. By the way, the open beta for this starts on March 12th. I have never used Curse, so I don't know much about it, but I know that I'm getting a fucking Discord logo tattooed on my chest. That's how fucking much I love Discord. And I don't plan on going anywhere for some knockoff that they bought to think they can try and kill Discord. It's not going to be enough to get me over.
I mean, they're going to integrate all their new shit into it too. So it's going to be Uplay. It's going to be Origin. It's going to have the game download store. It's going to have the community aspect of Steam. It's going to have all the new social media bullshit they added for the feed and everything else. It's going to have all that eventually. So... And it comes out the 16th.
Yep. So next
week,
Wednesday?
If you go to app.twitch.tv, it also has some, I'll put that link in chat. It also has some more info.
Yeah, Discord Master Race. There's no way I'm leaving.
The one thing that will be nice about this is that especially in the article that you have linked here that we put in chat is that, it keeps saying that Twitch keeps mentioning that there's going to be video calls in this app.
Mm-hmm.
And it actually says in this thing that, because Discord doesn't have that yet. So hopefully that means Discord will be like, oh shit, we should probably get this thing going now because we don't want people to leave Discord.
They have been working on it. They at the beginning of 2016 they said video calls were coming, screen sharing was coming, and so I know they're working on it. It's coming soon.
Here's the thing, and I didn't take aside the social media bullshit. I'm not trying to run my own community through the Twitch desktop app, but the fact that you can, as a streamer, have your own server, your entire community is within there.
Twitch chat's there.
Anybody, just like Discord, you'll be able to follow all the channels you follow normally. You'll be able to watch their streams and chat from the Discord or from the Twitch desktop app, which I think is a huge deal.
Yeah.
I feel like it might even help performance because it's not going to be within Chrome or within Firefox or within whatever the fuck you use.
I've been praying for something like Livestreamer to be adopted by Twitch because I use the fuck out of Livestreamer. Being able to watch source, it's not a big of an issue anymore because so many people have quality options. But you can watch a source stream within a local media player, and it's like the response time is instant. So that part, there's parts of this Twitch desktop app that I'm all about. To be able to watch and chat without having to go to the website. Like if this loads fast on the website, I'm all about it. It scares me that this is going up against Discord because people aren't going to use both. They're going to pick one or the other. Yeah. And I don't want to have to use I don't want to have to be in Discord for Robot, Electro Kittens and MrFortyTwo, and then have to be in the Twitch desktop app if I want to chat for Dr. Disrespect or fucking Lyric. Like I don't want to have to use both. So one of them is gonna not tank, but one of them is gonna fucking go Battlegrounds and Battleborn and just fucking die off eventually. So it scares me. I think this is awesome, but I'm just like, why not Discord? Why?
They missed out on a huge opportunity. And I don't even know if Discord wanted to sell.
Yeah.
I think they knew what they were doing as gold and what they've been doing. Yeah. So I see some of the features that are coming for streamers in the Twitch app, and it looks awesome. And it seems like it would be a great way to have all your stuff in one place. But
I don't even think Discord is a public company yet.
No.
No, I don't think.
I think it's still a private company.
Yeah.
They got
Amazon. They're not gonna. Absolutely. But
yeah.
I mean, do you imagine what their evaluation would be right now? Gigantic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess that's the other thing Discord has going for them is Discord has many Twitch integrations, but Discord is not Twitch specific. If you're just a dude who wants a VoIP and text platform to hang out with your friends, or even there's people using Discord for businesses instead of using Slack.
So much bigger than just gaming.
Yeah, so they probably like, nah, we don't want that. We want to be standalone. So it's gonna be tricky.
I don't know how I would act if they sold, because a lot of stuff would change, and they would have been trying to do what they're doing with Curse with Discord now.
Well, that is the natural progression. They started up as a startup. They got investors, and eventually they're going to have to pay those investors back all the money that they, used up to push out features and host servers and stuff like that. Because we're not paying for anything. Discord has been free. Nitro's
that's a choice, though. I mean, you're not getting all your income from it.
They claim to have 300 million users. That's huge.
That's fucking huge.
Huge. Because they stole everybody from TeamSpeak. They stole people from Skype.
Their point of view statement on their website literally says, "We think it's time to ditch Skype and TeamSpeak."
Yep.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
It worked.
The day I saw Discord, I was like, this is the future of gaming and communication. And
nobody believed you.
Nobody believed me. I'm like, oh,
I
don't know. It doesn't look like TeamSpeak.
When we first used it on GSN, I liked it. I was sad when you decided, you didn't really throw it away, but you said, hey, we're just going to try to stick with TeamSpeak. I guess because Discord was very early, like
so early.
Like a month before it was released to the public.
It didn't even have a dark theme at the time.
Or cozy mode. It was just all fucking, it was awful. I still have screenshots.
I still love it though.
I'm reading some more from their website on their company background. They've raised $30 million from venture capitalists, one of which is fucking Time Warner.
Whoa. They be reading our packets and our messages.
I'm sending dicks.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right. Any final points about any of the topics above?
I think it's great. I think a lot of streamers are going to switch to it, but I think Discord has got some things up their sleeve, and I'm going to stick with Discord.
As a viewer, I would probably have no problem migrating over. As a streamer, I'm afraid that it's going to get to the point where it's going to hurt me to not use it as a platform for myself. Yeah. And I don't want that to happen. But got to give him a chance because Switch hasn't really fucked me too hard. Last part about Twitch. Twitch partnership guidelines updated. So I had never looked at the Twitch guidelines for partnership beforehand. But from talking to a few people, it looks like one of the main things that was changed was that there's no guideline for needing to have 500 concurrent viewers. And then I think they added a bit about needing to have at least 3 streams a week on a schedule. Is that new? Do you know,
Those
Robot?
are old.
That's
I feel
old.
like 3 is old.
Okay.
You had to stream at least 3 times a week. You had to have at least 500 concurrent viewers. They didn't have anything like you need this many followers, but
okay.
The numbers were high.
Yeah.
The numbers were high.
So it was like 5. And I think I was talking to Weenie about this on stream yesterday. I'm like, there are streamers who have been partnered for 2 or 3 years that don't even get those numbers every single day. So that's a shit ton of people.
Yeah. Well, I think they have already partnered the top streamers on Twitch. I think they've already gotten all of the top tier. So out of 2 million streamers, 17,000 are partnered or have sub buttons. And I think if someone has more than 1,000 viewers, they're probably already partners. So I think since they already have people at the top, they're starting to come down and skim some of the little medium streamers that don't have as big of an audience, but are still successful on the site.
Come down here. Come to me. Come
At the end
here.
of the fucking day, if you're looking at it from a business aspect, it's not. They've got to change from where the attention's at right now to where there is attention. Period. So you see somebody that's got 2,000-3,000 fucking followers, and yet he's only got 40-50 people watching a stream. You need to fucking talk to this guy. 2,000-3,000 people might get the ad, might fucking pay him money to watch him, that kind of shit.
Yeah. I was gonna say something about smaller viewers or smaller streamers. I lost it. Sorry.
Okay. If it pops back up, let me know.
Okay.
Holy shit. That is it for Twitch part of the gaming and news discussions. These other 2 ones are kind of tiny, but we don't give a fuck. Next on the gaming news and discussion, Player.me. This is something I came across last week. With PAX coming around, there's a lot of people that are getting a lot of attention just because of having panels. So Player.me is this website that seems to be a Facebook for gamers. It seems to be another social media platform. But they're adding a huge update soon, and this is one of the things that they already talked about on their panel. It seems to be an app, a desktop app or a web app, where it's kind of a home base for streamers to record content, to edit content, to post content. I don't know if you can watch streams from inside this app yet. There's going to be a closed beta that you can sign up for. So I'm intrigued. I don't know if Twitch's the desktop app and Twitch Pulse was because this was coming out. They were like, okay, we've got somebody that's trying to make a run at the social media aspect of Twitch. We need to start building something that is home base, that where people don't have to leave our platform. So I'm not quite sure what to expect from this. The GIFs that they have on the website is app.player.me. Looks a little weird. I've registered on the website just to reserve my Twitch username just so I had it. Have any of you guys had any experience with this website before today? Have you heard of it, or is this completely new to you?
Brand new.
I like you. I remember seeing it before, but I never really took it seriously because it seemed like it would be like a place where it's just a bunch of content creators all screaming to be like, watch me, watch me, watch me. No, watch me. And no viewers. But it looks like they're taking, it's like a social network for gaming to show what you're gaming, post your YouTube videos, post your Twitch. And now they're kind of adding it's like OBS. So you can from this app, create a scene, add your game, go live on Twitch or record gameplay. But they're also got a social feed in there. They got a chat feature, and they also have a marketplace. So I wonder if they're going to be selling things like, you can buy this pack of streaming graphic template or something, streaming graphics, so you can add them right into your application and be like, okay, I want the webcam here. This is my donation alert. This is what it's going to look like, or something like that. But also a way to discover other streamers. It's like, I think they're trying to target not only the streamers, not only the content creators, but also the people who want to find the viewers who want to find, games to watch or streamers to watch, YouTubers to watch, whatever.
Any other points on that?
It's all brand new to me.
Yeah, it's. I signed up. I don't really know what I'm doing. The website just looks like a Facebook skin, just a general social media, and then this came out. So yeah, like Robot, what you just said, I wasn't aware of. Easily create awesome content for your favorite platforms: YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, Hitbox, and Beam at up to 1080p, 60 FPS, and beyond. So I'm wondering, is this like? Can you stream? I guess I don't know. I'm wondering if you're pushing 1080p at 60 frames per second using this app, can somebody else with this app watch a 1080p 60 FPS Twitch stream? And is it decoded or is it dumbed down for Twitch? Like, how can you push a 1080p 60 frame stream to 1? And maybe because you shouldn't be pushing that, especially if you're not partnered to a Twitch channel. So it's like. It's weird. It came out of nowhere, but my Twitter feed was blowing up about it. A lot of the people that I follow have been talking about it, so this will be interesting. I like new things.
Competition.
And not only can you use the player broadcaster, but it seems they've integrated OBS and XSplit within the app, so you can access all the overlays and shit through the app. Plus, you get a hotkey-driven in-game overlay. You can adjust scenes, adjust recording settings, adjust all that shit without leaving the screen, just by hitting a hotkey.
Like notifications too, as well.
Yeah. So I don't know. It seems like they're trying to reinvent the wheel.
Yeah.
Like, good luck.
Yeah.
I'm all for gamer related shit, but there's too much. There's too many fish in the pond right now.
Well, gaming is exploding not only on consoles but PCs, and all the people who are calling us nerds in high school are like, oh shit, we can make money off these guys, let's go.
Right.
We gotta
when you
build
have
this.
rappers trying to buy esports teams,
right,
shit's real.
Yeah.
I like this as an
It's a lot of
option
us.
because, like, when somebody says, hey, how do I get into streaming? I'm like, oh boy, you ready?
That is a loaded question.
There's this thing called the open broadcast software. It's open source. Oh, you can just be like, hey, check out player.me. Just make sure you have a mic and a webcam. It'll create a scene for you. It'll do notifications for you. And I like that aspect of it. And then people can branch out once they get into the field. But again, we'll see how this plays out. It's a bold move, Cotton. All right. That is it about player.me. And the final gaming news and discussion. This one is about Ryzen, the AMD Ryzen chip. So this has been talked about for the past couple months. It wasn't really on my radar until it got announced. Even I follow all these tech channels and stuff on YouTube, but I still didn't see anything about it. So Ryzen is 3 different chips from AMD, all 8-core. I think it's $399, $499, and $599 USD. And so these chips are performing very well, very, very well for the money. Single core performance compared to Intel chips in the same generation, they still fall a little bit short, but the multi-core performance of these AMD Ryzen chips are very appealing. And this is coming from an Intel NVIDIA. I wouldn't call myself a fanboy. I'm just loyal to those brands. Like, I'm not a blind fanboy. Exactly. But the multi-threaded benchmarks for this chip compared to 6700K, 6890K, 7700K, all these other Intel chips, they're pretty neck and neck with single core performance. But when it comes to multi-core performance, you can get an 8-core chip for $500 that would be a fucking beast for a media server, for a streaming PC, for a gaming PC. I mean, if you want to build an 8-core Intel PC, you're spending $1,000 on a CPU and a motherboard. You can
probably just the CPU.
Yeah,
in most cases.
Yeah, because I think it starts at like $1,100.
920 is like $980 or some shit.
Yeah.
Fuck.
But now you can go, hey, you want a fucking beast? You can get an 8-core AMD Ryzen chip and a 1070, and you can spend like $1,000, maybe like $1,200, and have a beast of a gaming PC.
Right.
I expect every single KB mod build guide for the next year to have Ryzen chips. I'm kind of surprised they didn't release a quad core. These chips are fucking awesome, but I'm surprised they didn't have like a low range chip as well. But
I think they're coming out with them.
Really?
I think they're coming out with them later on.
Okay.
They're gonna do these.
But why?
Kind of just like the in your face, go fuck yourselves. We can do this too, and then.
Why when you have an 8-core?
This is true.
The same fucking reason, just money.
Yeah.
I mean,
Take that
I would just
$1,200
imagine.
PC down to fucking 8 or 9, makes it more affordable.
Yeah, but we know AMD can't do quad core, so let's just stick with the 8-core. I'm just saying, like, they're using the same wattage as their old 4 cores did, or their old quad cores, and they're doing 8 cores and doing so much more. I don't know. I just don't see a reason.
There it is. They're coming out in July.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Being an Intel guy, I've had Intel builds for the last 3. I've had Nvidia for the last 3. This is very appealing. I'm thinking about going Ryzen because I'm pushing back when I'm going to be upgrading my streaming PC, and I only need a motherboard and a CPU, and I could have an 8-core setup for $600. That would just be a beast of a streaming PC, and I'm actually thinking about it. I don't think I would go AMD for my gaming PC just because the single core performance is just not there in the benchmarks yet. Especially not in DirectX 12. A lot of the benchmarks that I was watching was all DirectX 11 and previous. So we're going to wait. But having this, even as a workstation, if you were doing video editing, if you're doing 4K video encoding, this CPU would tear it to shreds. So I'm impressed. I think 3 people in GSN, or at least in this group, that have bought Ryzen chips already. I know Arctic Cyclone is one guy that got Ryzen. Wow. Odin went Ryzen. And I think there's one other one that's slipping in my mind right now. But interesting.
I'm in your boat too. Yeah.
The thing that sucks, and I was telling Naaackers about this earlier this week, sucks for Canadian users right now.
Yeah.
Why?
So I'm looking at the website that I normally get my stuff from. Is it i7 7700K? Is that like kind of the top one right now?
Yeah, for quad core.
So that one, yeah, okay, yeah, and that's kind of the difference too for quad core. So that one is $459.99 for me, whereas the Ryzen ones are like $700.
Yeah.
Well, and I think the 7700K is one of the higher ones, but as far as the high core Intels, I think it's still the 6920.
Yep, 6700K, and I think it's 6820K.
As far as the last run, the $1,000 fucking hex core.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
One.
Okay.
I think it's the 6920.
Okay.
That's the one, the HQ. That's just fucking stupid.
Oh yeah, that one's like almost 1,600 for me.
But yeah,
Passive.
Yeah.
The suggested retail price on Intel's website in the US is less than 600.
Like we've talked about earlier in the show, competition is good. The day Ryzen came out, Intel chips dropped like 30%. You can get an Intel Core i7 6700K for $250, $260
nuts
at Micro Center.
Nuts.
So you can get a brand new Core i7 quad, a decent motherboard, and 8 gigs of RAM for $470 out the door at Micro Center. You can probably do the same at Fry's. So it's good. Intel was probably like, well, it's a nice run, raping all of our customers, so we're just gonna let's drop these prices.
Dictating fucking the market for the last 20 years.
Yep. So this is good shit. I'm all about it. The only reason I don't use AMD is because the performance is not there, especially not for streamers. The power consumption is off the fucking charts. The Catalyst Control Center is an abomination, and the power draw. But these new Ryzen chips are drawing 40 watts less power than Intel quad cores. Like, how is that possible? Oh my god, the shit
Yeah,
they must have
something
came
right.
up with in the lab to make this happen. Really cool. All right, that is it for gaming news and discussion. We are moving along to question time. I totally forgot to create a straw poll. Does somebody want to create a straw poll for me for that question while I go through the chat Q&A?
Which one? The first one or the second one?
This one. Oh, I don't know. Pick one. Whichever one you think, baby. I'd personally vote for the second question.
Me too.
Okay. All right, we're gonna go through and read the chat question and answer real quick while Salty creates that. Guys, I'll just wait. I'll just wait till after. La 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 la.
You can tell him the question, then I'll get him.
Okay. The question is going to be whether or not you guys would be buying an AMD Ryzen chip or not. So once that straw poll is up, SaltySam will post that link in chat, and then we'll go over the results afterwards. Where is my shit fucking stuff?
Shit fucking stuff.
How much were the 7700Ks?
I think they're still north of
Before.
$300.
Yeah.
I think those prices are still kind of similar, but the is it Kaby Lake or Kaby Lake is current? The last generation, the 6000 series chips, those ones dropped a shit ton. Okay, I can't find this. Where did it go?
When you put that straw poll in chat, my whole chat popped up and it told me there was a straw poll, like an option. I clicked it and it went over the chat. I didn't know they added that.
That's BTTV. That's not Twitch.
Oh, okay.
I was like, what?
What? All right, let's go over some chat questions. First one, Paul asks, poop. Next question, Good Bowler asks, if you are a person who were put into a Fallout game, what would your special stats be? S is strength, P is perception, E is endurance, C is charisma, I is intelligence, A is agility, and L is luck.
L.
Well, Naaackers definitely wouldn't have luck.
Nope, my luck would be in the negatives. Are we supposed to put numbers for these questions?
Oh, jeez.
That's what they do in the game, so that's why I was like, I don't know how to answer.
No, I don't have no idea.
If I was put into the Fallout universe, my stats would be DEAD.
Intelligence
And
is
my-
10, obviously.
In my head, I went, Dad?
Papa?
DADE, dead.
I completely interpreted this question a different way at first, Good Bowler, because I don't know how many points you're even allotted at the beginning of the game.
This took me forever just to figure out when I was playing the game. I can't even do it.
Yeah.
I'm not even looking at it.
I'm a twig, so my strength would be low. My perception would be decent perception. Endurance,
Papa?
I'm a Minuteman, chat. I can't go very far, right? Endurance is very low. Let's be honest. Charismatic, I got a little bit of charisma. Everyone thinks I have lipstick on. Maybe I do. Maybe I don't. You never know. It's my charisma levels. Do I even need to talk about intelligence? I don't need to embarrass myself. And I think agility goes hand in hand with my endurance. Fucking Minuteman, just gotta go quick and fast like a rabbit. And luck is self-explanatory.
Yeah. I would say perception and intelligence would be high. Everything else would suck ass for me.
Just sucking ass.
Just, let's be real here.
Those glasses give you like +5 to perception, so you're okay.
Yeah, dude. When you got Coke bottles like this on your face.
Whatever. No, I guess my special would be 8. Perception is 0. E is 0. Whatever spells boobies in numbers, that would be my stats.
Yeah.
Roa, what about you?
I don't know.
Rate yourself.
I'll take Good Bowlers. I'll take his stats. They seem good.
Word. All right, next question. This comes from Feared. Will any of you have plans playing the new Mass Effect Andromeda?
Nope.
I've never played the other Mass Effects.
I have not either.
Yeah, I'm same boat with Salty.
Same.
I've
And
seen
I feel like a
of-
lot of people have been playing them because
Yes.
Obviously, Twitch has been blown the fuck up with people playing the first Mass Effects for the first time just for the third one's trailer and blah, blah, blah.
Yep.
I watched Middle Age Stream play it a little bit, and it intrigued me. I kind of like, well, that's one of the games, like, I wince when I say that I've never played it. It's like, you fucking haven't played Mass Effect? What is wrong with you?
I've got a lot of games like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never played BioShock. Every single person on the screen right now just
Oh, you have activated my almonds.
Salty?
That's 100% true.
Oh my god.
I don't think I've ever even started the game up. But I've watched like 55 people play it, so what the fuck is the point of me playing?
Yeah.
Well, the remastered versions have come out, so you should play those.
Hot 600.
If you own the
Watch
games,
people
you
play
get the
them, too.
remaster. Okay, all right.
I have them all in my library. All of them.
Okay.
I bought them on like a bundle when I first built my PC 3 years ago.
Oh man, my loins ache for you, Salty.
I could tell you another one that would probably piss you off too. I've never played Fallout at all. None of them.
That one's a little bit.
Yeah,
better.
that one's Fallout didn't blow me away like BioShock did. I had dreams. I fucking dreamt of BioShock Infinite like you wouldn't believe.
The same person
There's-
who gave me shit for not playing Mass Effect is the same person who's never played a Legend of Zelda game. So I just throw that back in their face.
Yeah.
I'm just like, you know what? Fuck you.
Yeah, eat a dick.
I bought the trilogy of Mass Effect on Origin for $5, $10 or something. Haven't touched it. I played maybe the first 15 minutes, and I don't know if it's a game I would like, but I've seen so many streamers on Twitch this past month play through all three of them, say they love them, and they can't even wait for Andromeda. So I would probably... I don't have plans to play Andromeda. I'll probably watch gameplay, see if it's something I'd like, and then make the decision to play it. I won't spoil it and watch it. Someone else play it.
I've heard from a lot of people that the very first Mass Effect, even that person that told me to play the Mass Effect and was giving me shit for not playing it, told me that the very first game takes a long time to get going.
Okay.
Like you can't, if you just start it up and you're walking around for the first little bit and you're like, okay, what the fuck's happening? You can't let that deter you from the game because it does get really good, apparently.
Okay.
Apparently.
Okay.
All right. Next question. This one comes from the Arbor. If your Uncle Jack helped you off a horse, would you help your Uncle Jack off a horse?
No.
Yes.
I mean,
Daddy, I'm a farmer.
I think it's just science that you need at least 10 human hands to fucking grab a horse dick. Oh my god.
Jesus Christ. I don't know. I've
All you
seen
gotta
one
do is
girl
watch
swallow
Freddy
one.
Got Fingered.
Yep. And you'll know.
It can be
who
done
asked
by
that?
one person.
Who asked that?
Arbor.
The Arbor.
Next one, Arbor.
Arbor always has the
Fantastic.
best questions. Best cues go to Arbor. Next question. We have two from Middle Age Stream. Who would win in a thumb wrestling match, Vans or Speed? Oh my
Holy
god.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, he's got some serious knuckle action going.
Can you give us a middle finger real quick? Yeah!
Humongous. The poor girls that you fingered.
Right?
Jesus Christ.
Just fucking up the finger bang function left and
They're-
right.
we don't- They're dead now. We don't talk about
Yeah,
Rip.
they were sacrificed for a greater good. Oh my god. All right. Next Middle Age Stream question.
it. It's actually a finger bang.
Yeah. It's probably like cocking a shotgun. Bye, bitch.
Oh my god.
His thumbs have thumbs.
Oh my god. Can you
for
go
a
like
pleasure.
this,
This is
for
great.
chat? Oh my god.
You got giant.
Those are your
hands.
titties in those hands.
You know what they say
Wow.
about giant hands? Big ass gloves.
Yeah.
All right, next question. How many dicks would you touch for a free 1080 Ti?
They're not that
Two?
expensive.
I'll just buy one.
Okay, you guys are missing out. You get to touch a dick for free.
What's better than?
I'm pretty sure I live
1080
close
Ti?
enough to DC where that would be possible regardless.
A free 1080 Ti.
Yes. I'm with Robot. Okay, Robot, or not Robot, Salty. If you just had to touch a dick with a pointer finger, just
Not about it, dude.
even a flaccid one. What if
One
okay,
little pee-pee touch.
That's even worse.
what if it was like a dude in a box and there's just a hole? You can't see the
Glory
dick,
hole?
but you know there's a
even
dick on the
worse.
other side of that hole, and you just have to poke flesh. That's all you have to do.
Nope.
Would you stick your finger in a butthole for it?
He's very sure about this.
Even just the tip?
Nope.
Would you finger your own butthole for a free 1080 Ti?
Definitely not.
Damn.
Wow. Well, hard to please, apparently.
Would you
I'm not
ride
hard
a
to please,
bicycle?
I'm easy to please. That's why it's just fucking. There's a road that you go down, and it's a short road. There's no fucking back doors. There's no fucking side roads.
Okay, final question. Would you let Speed stick his middle finger in your butt?
No. Fuck no. I need to be able to like shit on a regular basis.
God damn.
You have to bury the 1080 Ti with him.
Oh man. Yeah, he's not fucking having
Salty.
it.
When you ever get constipated, you know where to find it.
Oh my
All right.
Don't worry.
Yeah, right up.
We need to have a segment of the show. What won't Salty do?
It's gonna. You can have it every fucking
Long
week. I
list.
guarantee you.
Oh, my god.
I get pissed off at shit, and I don't do anything.
Fair
That's
enough.
pretty much my life.
Fair enough. This is why I love you, Salty.
Sounds like a man.
Not to mention, I deal with shitty diapers on a daily basis. The last thing I want to do is stick my finger in shit on purpose.
That's a good point.
Okay. I was gonna move on from that one. Next question from Middle Age Stream: how many guns does Speed own, and how many people has he threatened with them? Are you talking about on this podcast or just in real
Everybody
life?
on the podcast.
Yeah, I can't count the amount of times I've heard the slide out of nowhere. You want to die, Red Boost? Have you ever had to pull your piece on anybody, or at least show that you had a piece? Never. That's good.
You said.
I used to open carry, but everybody looks at you funny.
Yeah.
Keeps a distance, so I just conceal carry now.
Okay. Do you?
Still carries better anyway.
Is it ankle? Or do you not? If you don't want to give away.
Why would I ankle carry? That's stupid. That's something you would do.
It's a gun with one bullet.
I have to bend down
Fucking
to my
Barney
ankle
Fife.
to grab it.
No, that's why you just bring your leg up and keep it in the holster, and then shoot people with your foot out.
Let me tie my shoe real quick. Wait.
Yeah. Didn't see that coming.
Oh my god.
The answer to that would be 7.
Guns?
Okay, I'm like,
'Cause
you
he asked how
threatened
many
7
guns I
people with your fucking guns.
No, I have never like threatened somebody with a gun. But like you guys playing on here when you like something about my mom or something, or the swamps.
Yeah. It's
All right.
worth it.
I really expected you to have more guns. Not that that's not a lot of guns for most people, but
You
I've
can't
got
shoot them all
7
at
guns
once,
in this
so.
room.
I want to.
No, I just
I've got like 40.
40
Oh my
guns?
god.
Yeah.
I want access to your piggy bank.
Seriously.
Oh,
Believe me,
my
this is
guns.
when I was single.
Oh yeah.
Basically, what happened was Maryland decided they were going to change their laws to be super left side of the aisle.
Mm.
So I was like, fuck it. I'm spending every dime I have on shit that's going to be illegal in 6 months. So in 1 year, I bought like $5,000 worth of guns.
Holy shit.
I got all
Really
kinds
fun.
of ARs and shit.
If the zombie apocalypse goes down, I know where I'm driving.
Going to Salty's house.
It's a hell of a long fucking drive.
Worth it.
We're
Worth.
going to go through some straight up Walking Dead shit coming down through there.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Next question. This one comes from Big Hungry. Do you feel that the Switch hardware is up to par with the price point? Example: the plastic screen versus glass, plastic dock, lack of peripherals, etc., etc.
I've heard the plastic dock station is flimsy and it scratches your Switch as you
I've
put
heard
it
that
in there.
too. Everybody's been saying you have to get the fucking lens covers, like the screen protectors.
Wow. What?
I haven't been exposed to it yet, though.
Yeah.
I
don't
think
have one.
200. Is it 200? How much is it?
$299.
300?
Yep.
I don't know. I don't think it should be made out of plastic, being it's a console. So it should have been made out of some type of metal.
But wouldn't
Or
metal
just
scratch
a
it
glass
more?
Plastic.
Well, I mean, like just more quality. Like the dock station not be plastic and have like edges to scratch it. Have cloth or something on the insert.
Especially in a fucking console that you're going to be constantly sliding this motherfucker in and out of.
I
Like,
think they would figure that out in testing.
Yeah, and then, like the dock for the Wii U controller worked really well. It was non-port. It was like you set it and it made contact and it charged. But you probably can't do that with a high definition display, all that bandwidth and shit. So
Yeah.
I think that it is priced well. I think it is a decent price point. Every console is going to have its quirks. But I don't know. It really depends. I haven't had a chance to get my hands on a Switch at all, so it's hard to say. These issues are concerning. The thing with the screen, the weird, like, you can fucking lock your Joy-Con controllers together permanently by accident if you lock them on the wrong side. There's been, like, display issues and shit, so I don't know. I wouldn't necessarily think that any of those reasons should be why the console should be cheaper, but I think they are enough of a concern to where they need to be addressed and changed.
I'd rather spend $400 on a console that's not going to be scratched and break in a month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just gonna be. It's just one of those things. With the way that the console is built, you can't have a smartphone and not have fingerprints. It's just the way that you use the device. So there's gonna be things like this that come up. But yeah, fucking displays are going within the first couple days and getting scratched. It's like that's not good.
Well, and if it's meant to be like a mobile console,
It's got to be tough.
wouldn't you want to make that? Yeah, wouldn't you want to make that into something a bit tougher?
Gorilla Glass, motherfucker.
People are going to be carrying that thing out around places. If they trip and fall and it smashes so easily, nobody's going to want to buy another one.
Yeah.
Glass makes a product heavier too. So
And maybe that's a reason they didn't use it was because of weight. Maybe that puts more stress on when it's docked
is
or
it a
price.
touchscreen?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
it's basically just a Wii U reimagined.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So still want one, but I'm gonna be waiting until those
Yeah, I'll probably
cartridges
wait
taste
for
like
second
cupcakes.
gen or something like that.
Yeah.
I've
Yeah,
always
until it tastes like cupcakes.
the only reason I was wanting to buy that game is Zelda. I'm wanting to play that. I've watched some people play it, and it looks fun as hell.
Yep.
Everybody that I saw that doubted the console prior to launch and only got it for Zelda has said that if nothing else, the one game it launched with is fucking amazing. Everybody seems to love Zelda and what they've done with the game. So
Yeah.
The one thing that I'm seeing the most is how many people are saying that the Zelda game is better than Ocarina of Time, which gives me a huge boner. And if that ends up being true for me, I will forever love Nintendo.
Whoa. That is a high expectation.
That's
you
a
just
bar
set
for
me.
Because
That's scary.
You have decades of emotional ties that you have to top with a brand new game that nobody knows about. Like, nobody's speedrunning that Zelda game yet. There aren't people playing that game 40 hours a week, studying the code and every aspect of it. So that's going to be huge.
it won't take long.
Yep.
It'll take 2 weeks for Doom, and they were speedrunning that shit.
Mm-hmm. There was a article that HP threw in the channel that I forgot to put, but there are all these other games that are getting announced for the Wii U, or I'm sorry, the Switch. I'm seeing Stardew Valley. I'm seeing Overcooked. I'm seeing Shovel Knight, Binding of Isaac. And then there's a shit ton of games that I have never even heard of that are either just on consoles that I don't play, or they're mobile.
Porting?
Yeah, or they're ports. Where's Mario Party? Where the fuck is Mario Party? I just need a Mario Party online game. That's what I'm waiting for. And if you guys want to see the list of the games, I will throw the link in chat. The first link is going to be an image of all the game titles on a screen, and then I will also link the article that HP sent as well. So many fucking windows. Yoink. Fusion Frenzy 3! Okay, I think that is going to be it. Oh, I'm sorry, last question, also from Big Hungry. Do you think that it would be good or bad for the market if they took away all exclusive titles?
I think it'd be good for the consumer. I think it would be bad for the consoles.
Yeah.
I
Think of how many
would have
more
bought a
people.
I have never ever bought a PlayStation since I was like 10, and I bought a PS4. Well, I got it for Christmas last year because I really wanted it to play all these fucking 2017 releases.
Yep.
They got a good amount of exclusives coming this year.
Yep.
They
That
got
was
rid
the
of
first
4.
console I had bought since I was like 16.
If there wasn't exclusives anymore, I think Xbox would do way better.
I think so
Because-
too.
Because PS4 is all about gaming, whereas Xbox, they made theirs like an entertainment
TV.
system. So
I mean,
It would hurt
PlayStation's getting there with the PlayStation View becoming an actual cable service where you can watch local and network television, and you have I think it's still hardware side DVR function. YouTube's coming out with their fucking YouTube TV, which we didn't really talk about, but you're going to be able to buy channel packages and stuff just like a cable company. It's going to change a lot.
Duck
I will be
Game.
dropping my fucking cable tomorrow.
Duck Game is on the Switch.
ooh,
I did not even realize that. Van just called that
That's
out.
such a good game to go on the Switch.
Dude, oh my god.
Enter the Gungeon.
And Enter the Gungeon, which you can do local co-op. So you could do that on the Switch. That would be fucking badass.
Cool.
Oh, my mentality with the Switch is these are the games that I want to play with, like the party games that I want to play with my friends, both locally and online. Like this is going to be the party game console. And there's so many like fun party platformers on Steam that would work so well on the Switch because they're low poly, low frame, 8-bit shits. So this just makes me super excited. Good fucking call, Vance Man.
Yeah, nice.
All right, let's check out this straw poll really quick. The question was,
Word snackers.
yeah, I love words. I also love vaginas. Does the news of the AMD Ryzen chips make you want to buy AMD? 53% said yes with 8 votes, and 47% said no with 7 votes. This is a very surprising straw poll for me because I know we have a lot of people in chat that love their Intel NVIDIA builds. So this is cool. I'm all about this fucking competition. Let's lower the prices of Intel. Let's get them to work a little bit harder. And this is going to be a plus for us for sure.
Yeah.
I feel like that poll would have been a whole lot more one-sided if it was 8 months ago.
You are
Yeah.
absolutely correct. What did you guys vote?
Yes.
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 Okay.
Especially for again, I'm in the same boat as you. Not for my main gaming machine, but for a streaming rendering box. Hell yeah.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Just thinking about that, like I kind of want that for my main PC too because of how quickly 4K and like 2K and 4K footage. Like I have a GoPro that can shoot 4K. I can't edit. I can't even view 4K on this computer because my computer just can't handle it. So thinking about having a Ryzen chip as a workstation PC would be fantastic. I would fucking love if Apple started putting these Ryzen chips in their fucking laptops and their pros. I know, yeah, jizz. But would that not make their products cheaper if they went back to using AMD chips and GPUs like they used to? I think they still use AMD GPUs, but to have a Mac Pro as a workstation that's based off of Ryzen chip for video editing and shit, Salty. I mean, perfectly. I mean, it's exactly what I would do. So you're not very far off, but that would be fucking awesome.
Yeah, but they make all their money.
I'm okay with that.
They don't give a fuck about what the consumer wants. They don't care that broke motherfuckers can't afford a MacBook Pro?
No, they don't.
Because plenty of rich motherfuckers are buying MacBook Pros.
Yeah, exactly.
There's a 56-year-old guy at my work that knows nothing more of the internet than Facebook and buying shit on Amazon. And he has a MacBook Pro.
You just seethe every time you see him, don't you?
He went into fucking Best Buy and was like, I want the best laptop you got. And they're like, this guy's a fucking idiot. Here's $5,000 worth of fucking laptop that will only last you 2 years, and then the OS will go out.
No, Greg, MacBook Pros, at least the current line, they all use Intel CPUs. It's Intel CPUs and Intel graphics for the MacBook Pros, and for their Mac Pros, it's Intel Xeons and AMD integrated. It's dual GPU AMD graphics for the Mac Pro, which needs a fucking update.
That's the thing, especially the smaller the MacBook, the very small 11-inch, 13-inch MacBook Airs, they all use the integrated graphics in the CPUs. AMD doesn't have integrated graphics in the CPUs.
Yeah.
So they probably...
AMD does. The A10s?
Yeah, their APUs do now. But yeah, those are new. Because, yeah, they have their CPUs and they have their APUs.
I thought about buying... I mean, they're not that young. The A8s came out like 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Because I thought about doing that for my girlfriend's computer when I built hers, and I ended up doing an AMD build on her computer.
Okay.
Fully, but that's because it didn't cost fucking $2,000.
Exactly. All right.
I got Star Citizen out of it.
Exactly. There you go. That was a
Came
win-win.
with a code for Star Citizen.
Smart man. All right, guys, that is going to be it for this episode of Crocs and Hot Pockets. We are going to go around the room one final time, give everybody a chance to announce their social media, and if they have any special events coming up. SaltySam, who are you? Where can we find you online? And do you have anything special coming up in the near future?
Hello, my name is SaltySam. You can find me on Twitch and Twitter at the SaltySam. Salty all day on Snapchat, and I have jack shit coming up.
That's simple.
I take that back. What I'm going to be focusing on, because this garage project, for those that have never seen the inside of my garage is gigantic and it's full of shit. So I have to get all of the shit that's in there the fuck out of my way, build 2 7+ foot cabinets, pushed 8 foot like base cabinets like you would have in your kitchen. I'm going to be building them custom for what I want. And then I have to move everything from one side of my garage to the other side of my garage. So it's going to be a fucking process, but I hope to actually do a little bit of recording of building all the shit and like the process. Because I originally recorded building this shelf and it sat on my camera for so fucking long that I just deleted it. I was like, fuck it. I need the space. Delete it. That was actually when we went to LAN party.
I've actually done it where I've like thought about documenting a project and then I get so excited that I forget to document the first 75% and I'm like, well, fuck.
Yeah, like I am a way overthinker. My OCD comes out big time when it comes to designing shit.
I'm in the same boat.
Do you have a website or a blog where you would upload build logs or anything? You should do that.
I mean, I just have my regular YouTube page.
You're so goddamn manly. You need to document that shit, and not for just me.
Here's the thing, as of late, I really need a mobile solution for editing video, which is where I've talked to one of the guys somewhere over there in the past about buying a certain Apple product. But
so wet right now.
If that doesn't happen, then I just can't see, because some of these, if you've ever watched like Jimmy DiResto on YouTube, his videos are like 5-6 minutes long of him building something crazy complicated or crazy simple, but it's like 8 hours of footage condensed into fucking 5 minutes. He doesn't say a word the whole time. It's just Here's the title. We're gonna build this bench. Here's me cutting wood all fucking day, finishing, doing this, blah blah blah. But that's like 8 hours of footage. That's a lot of shit to fucking upload into your computer and then cut and then edit and blah 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 blah. So the deal is, I want to document it. I want to document every part of it because the whole purpose of doing this garage is to ramp up my skills when it comes to building my kitchen. I want to remodel my kitchen myself.
Thinking about you and an Apple product in the same room, just peeling off that plastic off that cold aluminum. Can we do a FaceTime when you do that?
It makes me a little sick. But the fact of the matter is that there's no denying that Apple makes good products software-wise for their hardware.
Hardware, yep. It's optimized to fucking hell.
Yeah. So there's a reason why every major YouTuber on the face of the earth carries around a fucking MacBook Pro with them everywhere they go, because it's the only fucking thing that can handle mobile.
Agreed.
But you have to use their shit. You can't use anybody else's products on their shit. I just don't see the point in spending $5,000 in order to fucking do that.
Just do it.
I don't put out enough content to make it worth my while.
Fuck off with your Bob Rosses. I'm trying to get wet over here, guys, all right? I need this imagery.
Oh, my God.
Anywho.
Were we doing social?
Yeah.
Yeah, we were.
Yeah.
This is like the ending credits of the show just went awry.
Oh, my God.
I'm SpeedDemon. You can find me on the GSM forums and Discord, and on Twitter at SpeedDemon2533.
I'm MrFortyTwo on Snapchat and Twitch, and MrFortyTwo TV on Twitter.
I'm BadBadRobot. You can find me on Twitch at twitch.tv/BadBadRobot, and you can find me on Twitter and Snapchat at the BadBadRobot. I stream anywhere from 4 to 5 days a week, and I don't think I have anything super exciting coming up, but we always have a good time every stream.
Hey.
Hey.
And lastly, my name is Naaackers. You guys can find me live on this channel. I will be streaming for the next 5 days at 8 and 7 p.m. on their respective days. I'm going to be playing H1Z1. I might switch to Battlegrounds tomorrow if... Salty, stop it. You're making me blush.
Fucking how many days have you not streamed in the past 2 weeks?
Just a week.
2.
Right? Yeah.
Because 2 weeks ago was Crocs, so that was 6 days. And then this week I did a surprise stream yesterday, so that's 7 days in a row. So, and I didn't even start on March 1. I started on, so it's actually
like the
been
27th.
Yeah, the 27th. So, and I had technical problems last Monday, so yeah, 1 or 2 days maybe. And it's okay. I'm just dying inside, and I don't shower. It's not that bad. I'm only selling myself to Satan. But yeah, I might play Battlegrounds tomorrow if the servers are open when I get home instead of H1Z1. Playing Dying Light. We're doing another community game night this coming Wednesday, and then more Dying Light. And I haven't really planned anything for Friday yet. But yeah, streams the next 5 days. And then if you guys want to follow me on Twitter, Snapchat, and Instagram, I am Naaackers with 3 A's. And that is going to do it for tonight. So, chat, you guys were on fire tonight. Thanks for the questions. Thanks for hanging out. If you guys got any good clips, make sure to throw them in the Discord. And again, if you guys follow along with any tech or streaming news and you want to submit news articles for us to talk about on the show, the news channel in Discord is your best friend. Again, thanks for stopping in. I hope you guys have a fantastic week. We will see you guys in 2 weeks for episode 21 of the Crocs and Hot Pockets podcast. We hope you have a great night. Everybody say bye.
Bye.